just a board game. But what if I told you that it was never supposed to be fun? It was a warning, a lesson in greed, theft, and power. And America did what it always does. It stole it, flipped it, and fed it back to us like entertainment. The original game wasn't called Monopoly. It was called the Landlord's Game, and it was invented in 1904 by a woman named Lizzie McGee, a feminist and anti-capitalist, and someone who saw exactly where this country was headed. She made it as a protest, and it had two sets of rules, one where everyone shared and the community thrived, and one where a single person hoarded all of the land and crushed everyone else. She didn't want people to have fun. She wanted people to feel trapped, to understand how landlords, monopolies, and unchecked greed ruin lives. That was the point. But guess what happened next? Some man, Charles Darrow, came across her idea and copied it almost entirely and sold it to Parker Brothers during the Great Depression. They marketed him as the genius. They paid him millions. And Lizzie, she got $500. No royalties, no legacy, no credit. She warned us. And they buried her warning under a pile of fake money and a smiling white man in a top hat. Now it's one of the most popular games in the world. And the original message is completely erased. Think about how wild that is. The goal of the game is to literally bankrupt your friends, to bleed everyone else dry. And we celebrate that. We teach our kids that the winner is the one that owns the most land and destroys everyone else just trying to survive. And then we wonder why our housing system is a disaster, why we cheer for billionaires but shame the poor. We're playing a game that trains us to celebrate exploitation. And it was never supposed to be that way. Monopoly was supposed to make you angry, to show you what happens when profit wins and people lose. But America doesn't like mirrors. So it turned the mirror into a board game and made us laugh while playing out our own oppression.
Records, baby! Yeah! Bringing you the worst music in America! You know it! Hit me on Twitter at Mike Sean Radio! Yeah! I done been to IHOP, I done been to Waffle House, I done been to Diners too. I done been to Mama's house, but I swear nobody cook grits like you. Nobody cook grits like you, nobody cook grits like you. Hey, 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 hey. Nobody cook grits like you, nobody cook grits like you. It's 5 in the morning, still I'm storing cheese, making grits and eggs.
She's making those grits.
At 5 in the morning, we could only be about to eat 2 things.
She's making those grits.
Cholesterol is high, but them grits is on my mind. You cook them so good, I can't deny. A heart attack is worth the ride. You make me wanna be home all the time. You're cooking them grits with steak at night. Can't be cooked by no beginner. Grits make I winner. Them grits make me kiss her. Grits all on my plate. Got my stomach full. Got me feeling great. I gotta kiss her. Grits all on my plate. Got my stomach full. Got me feeling great. I done been to Cracker Barrel, I done been to Cozy Kitchen, I done been to Denny's too. Had some woman try to feed me, but I swear nobody cook grits like you. Nobody cook grits like you. Nobody cook grits like you. Hey, hey, hey. Nobody cook grits like you. Nobody cook grits like you. You better make the grits and make them right. I make you feel so good at night. If you make the grits and make them right, I make you feel so good at night. Just make the grits and make them right. I make you feel so good at night. We the worst records.
Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in.
We the worst records, baby. We about to create a perfectly horrible song. Y'all know I've been in the gym, and now all I wear is tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts. Tight shirts. Yes, I do. Michael Sean wears tight shirts. cause I'm working out some. And if I wear the right size, you won't see none of my little cuts in my arms or whatever. Short sleeve, tight shirts in any type of weather. People talking trans when they see me in the street.
Your shirt's so tight, we can see your heartbeat.
Man, clown me if you want, I'm sticking to my guns. And when the summer comes, it's gonna be fun. You can crack jokes and treat me like a jerk, but one day you'll see my six-pack right through my shirt. And even if I wanted to, I just can't stop. I just might rock an Ezekiel crop top.
Whoa.
Did I take it too far? What?
Yes.
Whatever. Tight shirts in the morning, at work and when I grieve. I even wear tight pajama tops when I sleep. Tight shirt.
Tight shirt, tight shirt, tight shirt, tight shirt. Hey, Doc. Welcome y'all to Thursday. I think today's the 24th. I think today's the 24th. The 25th. It's actually the 25th. My bad, ladies and gentlemen. What's up, Doc? What's going on? How was the rest of the show yesterday? I peeped some of the show. How was everything? Y'all were good?
Yeah, it was all good. Yeah, it went smooth. Definitely went smooth.
It went smooth. You know what's up on video? I can check. You know I can check.
Yeah. No, I was just thinking about getting some sponsors. I was trying to think of some sponsors based on some of the skits and clips and all that. I was thinking of different places and people, even like some birth control. Because I remember you was talking about single yesterday. I was like, we could definitely do some selling with some condoms and birth control.
Birth control. Well, that's funny that you say that, because how does the microphone sound? Because I switched
sound good. No, it sound cool. Good. Yeah.
All right, so I actually have a clip we're going to talk about. Today's title is "Don't Let America Break Your Spirit." So I'm going to make my attempt to make sure that even though we talk about things that take us someplace, that we keep the energy. So we can send y'all on your way, and you can send us on our way for the rest of the day in a good mindset. So there's going to be some mindless distractions. And you said birth control. We're actually going to play a clip from the Joe Budden's podcast where grown men were talking about Cardi B and Offset. And the payback that a lot of people believe that Cardi gave Offset by getting with NFL player Stephon Diggs. So we'll talk about that. We also got and I love when y'all send me clips. Now I know y'all be sending me clips and y'all be like, but you never play them. There's so many clips out there that sometimes I just forget. There's so many clips. DJ Super sent me maybe top 10 craziest clip of a black man calling a podcast and what he has to say. And I'm gonna let y'all hear that. I got some lies detected. I got a white woman who's married into a Puerto Rican family, and they live in Puerto Rico. And one of the things that she's trying to adapt to, and that's another lies detected that we got going on. That's interesting because it's the same conversation we've had here many a time, and then we'll have some more white people being mad at other white people. Why not?
Oh, finally.
Let the frustration begin.
Yeah. This is the first time I've lost track of the shooters. Black people might remember there was a time where no matter how active you were as a black person, you lost track of the hashtags and the names of the people getting abused. There was a time where it was like 3 in the span of like 6 days of new black people that were either thoroughly abused or killed by the police, and we couldn't keep track. I remember my head was spinning. The brother that played the violin that they choked on his lawn. That was the moment I was like, I can't keep track of these names. It was like 5 names I was supposed to remember at the same time. That's how I feel right now about these white shooters. Because I'm like, there's Colorado, and then there's one with I know the one with Kirk, and there's like 4 people.
Then there's one in Dallas who
just like
was going to shoot at ICE, but didn't shoot any of the ICE members and shot the detainees. And
it's like 4 or 5 of them, and it's only been how long has Charlie Kirk been dead? 10 days, if that. It's been like 8 days.
Yeah, I don't have
4 shooters. 2 a days. That's what they call them in NFL, right? 2 a days. We got one every 2 days. We got. My gosh, this is crazy time.
I hate to say the obvious, but you do know if these shooters were any other race, we'd be under attack. There'd be
special reports. They'd be stopping the sports programs. They'd be doing roundtable discussions, cultural investigations, deep dives. Yeah. None of that. No critiques. No, what are we gonna do? I haven't even heard white on white crime a single time in the last 10 days. I figured with
Not
all that
one.
black on
Not
black
one.
crime, yeah, somebody would have
No,
said it. At least,
no stats being spilled out. No stats going, hey, 75% of the shootings that are, we'd be under attack.
Yeah.
They
Are the
would
dads in
be,
the home? Are the
yes.
dads in the home?
Are the dads in the home? Do you know that's very important for a healthy family,
Yeah,
for the
nobody's
nuclear
asked.
family? No, no.
What's their religion? Are they Muslim?
Are they Muslim? Are they Baptist? Are they
Yeah, obviously not, right? If they were Muslim, we would have known.
Yeah. Oh, we would have known. We would have known. We would have known
That
birth
would have been
dates.
first thing. They said it before their name. Muslim terrorist. Muslim suspected. Muslim.
So we're still gonna try and keep our spirits up. I also got an old school clip from Richard Pryor from an old interview, and it's ironic that what he's talking. It's always ironic that you see these old interviews and go like, wow, it's the same topic. It's the
same stuff.
It's the same obstacles. It's the same like everything. Jay Black is in the building. What up, Jay? What's going on? What's going on? Good morning, Tawana.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Shout out to Tawana that got me a paying gig. Can we shout out Tawana for getting Michael?
Oh
Sean
yeah, no, always shout out somebody getting a check. Yeah, somebody get you to a check. Yeah, shout that out.
She think about you. That's good.
Hey, Miss Coleman.
Did you break her off for looking out?
Easy with the breaker off.
Hey,
she's a woman in
coming to
a
break you
relationship.
off. Coming to break
Well, you know what
off.
I'm saying.
What the hell?
You got that song? I remember that song. Coming to break you off.
Did you break her off for giving you a bag of money? I said,
but that's something. The slang be changing. You can't pop out saying the same words because they mean different things, different generations, right? Back in the day, when you say something, like I remember DMX, like I'm getting that ass, I'm gonna tear that ass up.
Did you break her off?
Hey, you can't say this stuff now.
Yo, she took you out to dinner. Did you break her off? Wait, hey, guys, wait a second.
I mean, you broke bread. Did you break the bed after you broke the bread?
You said anything for my friend, though.
Thank you, Miss Coleman.
Oh, here you go. He's doubling up. She put friend on. Hey, your friend. I see it. I see what you did there.
They don't know how to be friends with the opposite sex like this. He don't know.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Don't exist.
I do. I'm for. I was forced into it.
If the opportunity presented itself in the right scenario, please. I don't know. Y'all keep forgetting.
See, that's the. I gotta excuse Jay. Jay has been in a marriage for so long that he doesn't know the evolution of what it's like being single out here. No, if the opportunity showed itself, I would, and nobody's gonna believe me. I would be like, this is probably not the thing to do.
Well, it depends on what kind of opportunity you're talking about. You talking about the opportunity to get married and have a whole life?
Yeah, that's a whole different story.
Different opportunity now. Different opportunity. Now, one night, just some drama opportunity, just some guilt and some risk. No, I'm not doing that. But
yeah, LaShawn, you see what it is. It's
you put my name on the mortgage or something on the deed.
Yeah, that's different.
Might have one more kid or adopt or something. We can talk about all that.
Glizzy caught me off guard. I had to figure out the new lingo. Glizzy.
See, you can't be out there talking about something. I got the glizzies. I love the glizzies. Wait, what?
But the problem is these words are still being used in the old way. Because I heard people
both ways.
Yeah, they're using them both ways. So you have to adapt to the person who's saying it. Like you have to go like, oh, I know what you mean.
Yeah, you've been locked up for 10 years. I get it. Yo, give me a glizzy. Give me a glizzy. Let me get your glizzy. Wait.
So I had to check him quickly. She said, Jay Cool at Mike's fam. I just want to see him shine at what he does best.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Let him be great. Let me be great.
Let me be great.
What does your husband truly think about you? Hey, I'm just saying. But all right.
There it is.
Somebody got to do it. Somebody got to be the bad guy.
Because if the husband said he got an issue with it, is she going to shut Mike down? Mike, I can't be getting you gigs no more. We can't be working out together. Or we can't be.
Oh no! Oh, I shouldn't tell the story. I think I did. No, I didn't tell the story.
What was the story?
That happened to me. I don't got it. It's not too many details. But somebody basically did say it's a real estate thing. Somebody basically told me I can't help you with your real estate. My husband's not feeling it.
Somebody jumped in and said you.
Somebody who professionally does that though. I'm saying like somebody has a license and everything. Like that's what they do. Somebody texted me back and I was like, "Hey, what happened?" And they were like, "Yeah, my husband says better I don't contact." I might have sent back thumbs up or I might have said nothing. But hey, whatever.
What? But my thing is, where was it something that you did? Was it something
we might have
that
been cool like years and years ago or something? I don't know, but it was nothing going on now at all. Nothing was said.
had
I
you
didn't really
broke her?
know the
Did you
person.
break her off in the past? Did you
No, I
break
didn't
her
break
off?
her off, but I might have chilled with her socially, no sex. But I'm saying like something where it was like he wasn't comfortable with the interaction. Period.
Oh, Tasha,
Even though,
your
I guess,
husband was corny. He
but even the
insecure.
possibility,
He
he wasn't
corny.
cool with the possibility. So whatever.
What up, Miss Parker?
Wow.
Tasha, he corny.
But I did
Doc,
get
her
shut
husband
down.
was whack. He was whack.
Well,
Yeah.
You're supposed to trust your partner. Stop that. Lady Q and text me, told me stop trying to play and start stuff.
Yeah, and I really just wanted help. I really, and we got Kamari coming on today. I'll ask Kamari. There you go.
Now,
I got
to
a
be
question
real
about.
with you, but let's be clear. If Tawana had told me that us walking in the park and working out, and Tawana has walked with me and Stacy and Amani, like But if she said he was uncomfortable, I would be like, okay, then we gonna walk. I'm not gonna put no stress in your relationship, and I'm not gonna critique your relationship. I'm gonna go, okay, cool beans. I get it.
Yeah, keep it moving. Whatever works for y'all.
Yeah, whatever works for y'all. I mean, if that happened, that's not the case, but that happened to be the case. When we drove to try and book a comedy show at this place, she had to drive in the car with me. He was at the house when I picked her up, and we drove down to the North Jersey to try and put a comedy show together. If she said I have to drive separately, I would have been like, okay. If she said, hey, how about you meet there and I'll be on FaceTime, I'd have been like, okay.
Yeah, whatever works.
Whatever works.
Especially with the money. Yeah, don't mess up the money. Don't mess up the money. Don't mess up the money.
Let me stop.
No, because I can understand you feeling uncomfortable. I'm adorable. I get it.
I can understand you.
I would get it.
I'm adorable stuff.
What you want me to do? I have a sparkling personality and I have a reputation, especially if he knew me from the past. I get it. If you knew how I acted in the past, then I would get it.
Take over Legends Mike. Yeah, I'd have been like, you ain't riding with him.
Yeah, you're not right.
He was just on the radio talking about the night before. Like
talking about girls that dance with girls.
Yeah, just the optics, the look of it. I don't care if you're not cheating. Y'all want you pulling up riding shotgun with 2000 Michael Sean. I'm not doing that.
But I will say this. When I see people do stuff like that, it does give me an awareness that does exist. That everybody shouldn't be paranoid about your trust has to be based on her.
Yeah.
It has to be based on how she presents herself.
So if somebody does come wrong, they're gonna shut it down and they're gonna create the distance. And if things
and we're not getting drunk together. Once again, if we were going to have drinks together, I would understand that also. I would get that.
Oh
too.
Ain't nobody drinking nothing. Ain't nobody drinking nothing.
If you're drinking with me, we not getting tipsy.
Bring your thirsty ass home.
If she got tipsy, it was like, yo, I always wanted this. Let's go.
I would say no. I would like, first of all, you're about to put yourself in a situation that you don't want to be put in.
You about to mess up your life.
Look at this mature Mike trying to talk that talk at least.
Because in real life, why would I want that type of drama? Why would I want that type of heat when he knows me, I know him? Why would I want to bring that into my life? Offer some orgasm.
Okay, you don't want that smoke.
And people be getting killed. Like, let's go there too.
That's the facts. And another thing, what if I didn't know him? He didn't know me. That's even worse. I don't even know. I don't even know you. I don't even know
on the wrong type terms. You meet him on like, I know you. You know who I am.
Respecting relationships. Okay.
But here I got.
Plus, the last few guys I've seen whose life been destroyed. I don't care if it's Little Meech on BMF recently got exposed. Shannon Sharp. Like I man after man I've seen. And I'm not gonna say it's not women. It's the wrong women. But you get involved in any way with the wrong women, it can destroy your whole empire, your whole life history. You could have worked for something for 30, 40 years, made millions, be offered all kind of ESPN money, have $20 million. I've seen it. If it ain't the right woman, like I said, if it ain't the right offer, don't take it. Because that's how everybody goes down.
All pussy ain't good pussy.
That's a t-shirt. Okay. Woke up inspired. All cool to puff. Okay. Ain't to be puffed on. Sometimes you gotta pass. Sometimes you puff. Sometimes
sometimes you gotta pass. And boy, my life would have been a lot different if I would have passed a few 20 times. But I will say I've ended a 20-year friendship because his baby mother did not like me. So I was like, listen, if your girlfriend is uncomfortable, then it's not worth it. Facts on facts. Go ahead, do your thing.
20-year friendship over.
If they friends, you want to see them win. You want to see them win.
Yeah, you want to see the person win. So now that we talk, OMG, too funny, long convo. Me and my partner are good. We've been since 1996, been through ebbs and flows. We're mature in our relationship. No worries. No worries.
He got a side chick. He good. Okay, cool.
Jesus. God.
Oh no. My bad. Keep going, Mike. Where we going next? Good morning, Nikki.
Jay on fire today. Jay came in. Yosemite Sam guns blazing. Yo, what you gonna say next? You got the paperwork from Dame Dash about DJ Envy being an FBI informant. You got that story next to it. He got all the smoke. We get that later. We get to that later.
What up, Nikki? Nikki White Chocolate.
I ain't got nothing to do with it. I have nothing to do with it. And Dame Dash is ridiculous for Dame Dash.
I see Dame is just crashing out.
That is the ultimate crash out. What he's doing with DJ Envy. That's the ultimate crash out.
And Cameron. No, they've been friends for like 30-something years, 40 years. What are you doing?
So wait, he's still going on. I saw Dame Dash on the Breakfast
Club. He talking about suing Cameron for hundreds of millions of dollars. He's trying to call DJ Envy an FBI informant. He's lying about being the board of revolt. Like he's wilding. He's wilding. All that in like a week. This all happened in like 6-7 days.
Well, he got to make that Breakfast Club thing last. Like when you go, listen. The business side of it is, if you're gonna do the Breakfast Club interview, you're gonna have to make that last. I'm not defending you anymore. No. I would like Tawana to see. Tawana says
I'll be playing because I've always seen Tawana. She always had my back. I'm playing. It was just a joke, Tawana.
No. This is the Tawana many a time as we're walking. She said, "Why are you so mean to Jay Black?" And I said, "Because Jay Black knows what he's doing, and y'all fall for the bullshit because he doesn't raise his voice. He's an antagonizer who antagonizes, and he purposely." He knows the filter.
Tawana's a good friend.
He knows the filter he should have. He chooses to remove the filter. She chooses to remove the filter.
She's been around for a long time. Tawana is loyal. We've been like, no, let me stop playing with Tawana.
No, it's too late. It's already on
I
YouTube.
cleaned that up.
It's already on YouTube.
Because the disrespect got to be, when you clean it up, it has to be
already
just as loud as the disrespect.
No, it never is. 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 It never is.
So
he said suing, but wants him 50 a can to work. No, he doesn't know where he wants. He doesn't know where.
He's all over the place. He's all over the place, man.
He's all over the place.
He's all over the place.
While everybody else is being consistent with what they're doing, while 50's being consistent. And listen, I haven't agreed with everything Cameron's done, but who cares? Cameron's been consistent. He's consistently doing what he's doing. He's grinding. Yeah, he's making it. Him and Mace got something good. The stats, the girl, who sits in the middle and moderates everything. He got a good thing popping.
Well, maybe Cameron and Mace are the ones that sent that young girl to Shannon Sharp because that jammed him up and made a lot of room for It Is What It Is to climb the charts even faster.
It is what it is.
You never know. You never know where he might have lined him up. They might have sent the young Joe and be like, "Yo, go holler at Shannon. Shut him down so he could come up," because they made room for these new sports shows.
So we were talking about real quick a few seconds ago. Jay was talking about relationships and men and women and people breaking up relationships for 20 years and the dynamics of relationships. So this is a clip that I'm about to play. This has no sound. This is just a video of a man and woman walking down the street. And the caption was, "What should he have done?" And this video, I was like, wow, I've been in this situation before. And I could actually say that he didn't handle it the way I did. Not saying it was wrong, but they're just walking.
Don't lead the witness.
No, they're just walking. They're just. I want to describe it because there's no music. There's no vocals. So this is just them walking down the street. Is it Howard? Oh, that's the wrong one. Sorry. That's the wrong one. That's the one I got.
Do the play-by-play. So they walking down the street. Okay, let me see.
And we call this "What Should He Do?" All right, what should he have
done?
What should he have done?
Something's happened. Okay.
What? This is the walk. They're walking down the street, and it's gonna replay. Walking down the street, man in the middle grabs her arm. She pulls it off. Here we go. They're walking down the street. I guess that's his girl. He cuts in between. He puts her arm. She throws it off. Once again, walking down the street. He cuts in the middle. He touches his girl on the hip and on the arm and pushes it off. then
he
once
tried to.
again,
He tried to. What's up, shorty? Hit it with what's up, shorty?
and she does everything, and she does. What was the man supposed to do here? What was supposed to happen right there? I don't even think he saw it, honestly.
Well, he couldn't have saw it in that moment.
Well, he could have and just played it off.
Jeanette
she did raise her hand like
mad disrespectful.
Right there. It happens every day.
In
In our time, it happened every day down the street. It happened every day.
No, and then when somebody snaps, everybody acts like they don't know what happened.
LaShawn is thinking like I'm thinking. LaShawn said he should have never separated from his girl. That was the initial problem.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Like, there's no way that he would. No, that's where as soon as they was walking, he should have pivoted to his right where she's at. Or stood their ground or something. But that's where he went wrong immediately by splitting up right there.
Now the problem with this video is
no, I think they both were.
The problem with this video is we don't actually have evidence that that's his girl. But we're going to take it as that's his girl. We don't have evidence that was just somebody he worked with, that he was working next to.
Like you and Lady, as you and Jonesy just walking down the street.
Yeah, me and Jonesy just walking down the street.
Yeah,
like,
that's the difference.
Like that. And
you and Tawana. Just you and Tawana.
Nah, they too close. They too close. They too close for that.
I've walked.
They too close for that.
Like they could have been chatting. He was talking or whatever. But we never know. We don't know. We don't know. I will also say Lady Q is a beautiful person, and from what I see,
why was she walking away from him?
Because she was cutting. She saw them coming
away from him.
But she saw them. The dude.
No, she should have cut the other way. It's like football with the blocks. When you get the ball, I've gotten. You supposed to follow your blockers. You have a responsibility too.
Yeah, but
that's what they say football. Sometimes when you run the ball, sometimes they'll blame the blocker. Sometimes they'll blame you and be like, "Get behind him. Put your helmet in his back. Like run him over if you got to. But get behind your blocker."
No. I get what you're saying, but I gotta blame him because no initiation.
I blame him more.
I don't blame her at all. She saw trouble coming.
Why she dipped? She dipped off.
Because she saw trouble. She saw trouble walking directly
dip behind me. Get behind me. Get behind me.
No, I can't blame.
No, she went the other way. She walked away from him.
Because she was trying to duck away from the hoodlums.
No, why didn't she just go behind her?
Behind me.
She went the opposite direction instead of behind with him.
In order for you to go behind somebody needs to lead. Somebody needs to grab your arm right here and pull you behind him.
No, my girl has seen things before me. My girl seen things before me. My girl has grabbed me and got behind me. And I'm looking like, okay.
He looked directly at them. He looked directly at them and never grabbed. Like he looks direct. Look, he looks directly at them, and she dips, and she's like, "Let me get away from this dude." She's the one violated.
Well, Tasha said the dude gripping her up, the dude trying to holler at her, pinching her waist, he's more disrespectful.
Oh yeah, no, he's the worst. We already know what he's on. Like he's not even redeemable.
Shouldn't have happened. If that's his.
Well, that I just wanted to bring that up. Just wanted to show y'all a quick little. What was it? It's still disrespectful walking between them. Yeah, I mean, but that's what and I'm not even gonna say the YNs. That's what they've been doing in Philly since the early '90s.
Yes.
They will try and do that constantly. That's why if that's your girl, that's why that gripping, that's when the grip has to come. But that's the thing. And that's what's bad that's the whole thing about being a man. You got to see that coming 30 feet before. Like you got to see, oh, we about to walk past. Okay. And you got to keep a conversation going. And you got to
not make her and not make her nervous or not let her feel it. You got to be the one calculating how you gonna take at least two of them down, how you gonna tell her to run, how you gonna hold the third one. If he's trying to start stabbing, you gotta grab. Yeah, but it's good that you played that, Mike, because I always talk about that half-baked scene where he's calculating the cost of the date while she's having fun on the date. The part that they really don't never talk about is that every time I see people, I'm trying to think, how can we escape from this? How can I make sure even if I die, you could live? That's why when I tell you to shut up, I need you to shut up. because I'm doing this 5 or 6 times a day. And every time we go on a date, I might engage 50 times on where I got to sit and who I got to take out, how sharp are these knives. I'm going through this all the time. So when you're yipping and yapping off at the mouth and you are disrespectful and you don't want to listen, and I'm just telling you to duck or get in the car or be quiet for a second so I can process how I can murder these people, I need you to be on code and be quiet.
Yeah, and the other thing we don't realize is what has been the history of what they've gone through together as they've been in these situations. Has she been the one that's had to be like, man, shut up, and has he been complacent and not had a plan? And she's been like, oh, here we go again with the bullshit. Let me just walk to the side and then
leaving you unsafe.
there's training that goes on without you saying it's training. Like she's experienced what it is to walk with you on a city street. She's experienced. If that's your girl, like my girl would already know that I'm about to grab your arm and I'm about to either bring you right here and move you to the right or bring you right here and move you to the left. Whether that was this girl or the guy she is with should have pulled her out. Let's be easy. Let's be easy.
The man's supposed to be the man. I get what she's saying. He's supposed to, regardless. You're supposed to look out, right? Make sure they're not in harm's way.
That ain't my job. In some cases, that ain't my job.
Sean said I did it before. I grabbed my dude's hand and let him lead. Like she went the opposite direction. What up, Action Jackson? Hold on, Jessica. Oh, good morning.
The fact of the matter is, he didn't do anything. Hey, Jessica, what's going on there, Mama? He ain't do anything. For those who just joined us, we're talking about what the man should have done in this situation right here. This is put that down real quick. So this is what we're talking about. The guy walking in between couple, we think, and ignorant dude touches her and the whole nine. And then she pulled away. She was very disrespectful. Hey, she did her job. You got to do something, dog. You not do something to the guy. That's up to you. But right here, when you see him, you got to grab her and say, come here.
It is stages. It's the beginning stage, it's the middle stage, and then it's the end.
Right there. That's where he got to make a decision. Now it's a split-second decision. And if you ain't been in those.
And should he have said something after the fact? Yo, my man, yo, what's good? Like he should have checked him after that.
That is all up to you. That is all up to you if you got time to
that whole situation there.
That's all up to you if you got time to get locked up. That's all up to you.
No, that's being a punk. Your lady gonna notice that. Like, dog, you ain't defend me. You ain't say nothing. You let this dude grab my waist.
I'm with the first or whatever. Man, you're supposed to take her hand in this. Why is this thing not moving now? All right. In the situation to guide her, but if I saw it, I would have said something. It depends on the mood you in. Do you want to take it there? It depends on a sunny day. Do you want to take it there? It's either of their fault.
When you're protecting your lady, I think you always got to be in that mindset.
Yeah. Are you on probation? Are you on probation? Do you have warrants?
What a woman ain't gonna be with a guy that ain't gonna protect her because he's nervous. I don't know. That's a tough one.
But there are more guys with him. And go back to the last comment. It's either of their faults. The fact that we are victim shaming those two for some ignorant shit that somebody else did.
Well, your head got to be on a swivel all the time. Like Doc was saying earlier, you can't.
But you do understand what we're doing. We are now dissecting those two's actions, not the ignorance of a man doing that to another person. Like the most ignorant person in this is the violator.
I know, but you still got to protect. Like what boxing say, protect yourself at all costs. Like you have to protect yourself.
I'm not talking tough because I don't know the situation. I don't know where I can't tell somebody to set something off with somebody that they don't know where this could end up.
Oh,
you were supposed to play. She was trying to avoid, and he was doing the same. Just didn't do the same thing. But this cat is wild. Now, Darren, what kind of spots do you frequent where you have to have your neck on a swivel like that, looking for knives and stuff? Laugh out loud.
No, that's in general, Tawana. You go into restaurants, anything out in the public. You always, as a man, you're always thinking, I can't have my back to the door, lady. You know, we go to a restaurant. My seat is the one where I can see everything. Like
unless
that's
they're
just the
multiple,
reality.
unless they're multiple doors. That's another.
But usually it's it's not. But yeah, you always got okay. If this happened, or there's the exit door. I'm like Doc when it comes to that. I'm always looking at the exits and this and that. Okay, I got this one. I can take care of that. And
Yeah, that's another thing, Tyler. This might be a first date. Who is trying to go to jail on the first date?
But who's trying to date somebody that ain't going to protect them?
Yeah, but you have to have the circumstances like, dog, if I do this, I know, especially if you've been in this situation and you did it before.
Muhammad
and you know what the consequences, he gets a pass because it was a quick decision. Yeah, it was a quick decision. It was good. You never know if he was just trying. That was the first time they was walking together. You never know what could have happened.
No, you always got to be in that mindset.
Hey, you have slacked in a certain situation in your life. You haven't gone 100%.
Give me one. When I'm out with Lady Q, my brain is different.
No. Stop saying Lady Q. Stop saying Lady Q.
Well, when you with your partner.
Every female you've been with, you have not been on point. There have been times where you be like, oh shit, what the fuck? Why didn't I say something? Everybody's had a what? That's what he.
Huh? You bringing up the drag on shit? The drag on, that was the only time.
I didn't even bring that up because drag on wasn't even doing nothing. Like that was you.
He was doing too much. That over. He thought because he was rough ride. I thought he was doing, but that was the only time I always think back like, yo, I probably.
No, I'm saying sometimes something happens in the spur of the moment and you were caught off guard. You could be thinking about something else and be like, what the fuck? What?
And that's what Muhammad was saying. Like sometimes a quick decision.
Yeah. And you let it, everybody got a decision. You go like,
but you see somebody touching your lady. That's a difference.
But once again, I don't know if he saw. I'm sure she told. Well, I don't even know. I don't even know.
He saw the arm after the fact. He saw the arm swing. Action said, I'm married. And if a guy does this to my wife, it's always going to go there. Yeah, Action, like he ain't about that. He ain't playing them games. That's not Mike. Mike said, hey,
no. Once again, I said, I can't tell somebody how to react because I don't know the situation you're in. I've been on probation. I know what it is to bite your tongue.
Oh, so you allow a man to disrespect your lady because
No, I've never been in that situation. But I've been in a situation where I was like, you know what? I'm gonna let this go.
One in, all in. If somebody got to take an L, y'all both taking an L. Go ahead.
Y'all seen them walking towards y'all, and he should have grabbed. I believe he should have too.
Facts.
That's why I don't know for sure if this was his woman, but I'm going to take it. I don't know for sure if this was his woman. They could have been walking at lunch from the job. I don't know. Was it really a split-second decision? Didn't he see them all walking towards them? Unless they turned the corner, he had time to think. It's still a split. You do know this happened in a matter of seconds, right?
You still saw the iceberg coming, Mike.
You saw the iceberg. And you saw how many people died on the Titanic?
You know what I mean.
So we can go 1, 2, 3. It's 3 seconds.
No, it's more than that.
Right there.
Yeah, he was supposed
to.
It's
literally a 3-second decision. And honestly, he didn't look bothered afterwards.
No,
this is why I'm thinking this is not his girl. He didn't look bothered afterwards. He could
be scared. He's 3 against 1. One of like 3 guys, he could have been like, "Nah, I don't want no smoke. I don't want to be fighting, dude." And the dude already like, "Yeah, I already got the upper hand. What you gonna do, homie?" Yeah, it's a little bit much. Good morning, Auntie outside.
Good morning, Auntie outside. As a woman, let me remove this. As a woman, my head is always on a swivel, calculating moves in my escape. Yep, I get it.
And that's okay, Miss Clark.
Until you get caught off guard. Everybody gets caught off guard. Everybody, y'all are not MacGyver. Y'all ain't damn. Y'all ain't the dude from Taken, where you have special skills.
I have a special skill set.
You just walking down the street. I have special skills, and if anybody touches my woman, I will be able to slice your spleen with a toothpick. Hey, Black Facts, I always sit where I can see out with my girls, unless I'm with a dude. I let him sit. Listen, I'll give you a perfect example. When you're at a restaurant, but you're on the patio of the restaurant. So there's an entrance that comes from inside the restaurant. Then there's an entrance that comes from the patio. Prospectors, I'll just bring that up. Prospectors has 2 different entrances. So you can't always find a spot that your back's going to be turned, that you're going to be facing everything. I want my man to fight because you don't know what's going on. If they high or what. I
So
wouldn't
Tasha's
want
trying
my.
to protect her
We
dude.
don't
So
know.
it ain't even worth it. We're gonna be all right. I ain't even for that joint. I know you got my back and you my king. And so Tasha's like, nah, we ain't even gotta worry about it.
Let's be clear. Since y'all want to be drastic about knives and killing, let's be clear. I do not feel like dying on a Sunday afternoon. I don't feel like it.
That wasn't your plan when you woke up that morning.
That's not how I want to go out. On a Tuesday at 2:30 in the afternoon. That's not what I feel. That's not how I feel like leaving this earth. They're walking towards each other on a city block. So unless they just turned the corner, you had to see them walking towards you before you got that close. It's still a matter of seconds and that you have to jump into it. I don't know. I'm not saying anything is right or wrong. I just second, hey Mike, can you stop smoking that damn pipe? That's no good for you. You're drying out your lungs. Yeah, I get it. I just finished. I just got done my alcohol abuse. So you're gonna have to forgive me for
one vice to another.
It's one vice at a time. But thank you. I get what you're saying. Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate. Nah, I'm alert all the times, but you can slip at times. Yes, you can't say I'm alert at all times, but you can slip at times. You just contradicted yourself. You can slip, so you're not alert at all times. Hindsight is 2020. We can always see what we would have done. So if that was your co-worker friend, you would have pulled her out the way. Why only your girl? It depends how cool we are, mama. I'm gonna keep it real with you, KT. It depends how cool we are. You gotta understand. Let me explain to you something, KT. Let me explain to you something. I am 5'7", 151 pounds. Every time I get into a fight, it's a matter of life and death. You have to fight as if everything is on the line. So I'm not doing that for everybody. I'm not risking it all for everybody. Now, friends, the majority of women on here on this chat, chances are I would have grabbed your arm or I would have pushed you to the side of the, let them go by and something like that. But I can't make this list. Y'all live in this world. I don't walk around with 2 gats on my hip. I don't walk around with a bulletproof vest. I'm not benching 275. I gotta understand, if I'm fighting for you, I care about you and I have a response. I ain't doing that for everybody. Like when Miss Parker came to the comedy show, I'm walking into the car. I got you.
You didn't do it each time, but okay. You did the second time.
No, the first time I didn't know Miss Parker. Well, she stayed for the rest of the show. I left. She stayed for the rest of the show.
Mike said, "Get home safe."
Yeah, that was a fact. She wanted to stay for the rest of the show. I was like, gotta go. I gotta wake up in the morning. But Miss Parker, no, I walk her in Harlem. We walk, even though Harlem's a lot different than what Harlem used to be. It's a lot different than what Harlem used to be. Still walking her to the car. Hey, he was with his boys and was looking for trouble. He was disrespectful. However, she handled it. Would have been worth it for him to respond and then they jump him and kill him or hurt. That's what I'm saying. Since we talking drastic, I'm not losing my life. They gotta be
today.
Kansas City ended the summer without any homicides. First time.
Wow.
You know what?
Okay,
Damn it, why is that not on the news? Damn it, why is that not on the news?
Same energy you was talking bad about Camden years ago.
Exactly.
That on the front page and all that on the news stories.
And CMD held me down. They were the first city to hold me down crazy when it came to comedy. So I always got love for Camden. Mike said, I gotta make it home. Real talk. Real. Listen. I have said this on stage. I got a list of people that I will jump in front of bullets for. And it's like 7 of them.
How about that list?
I got a list.
Doc, like I ain't got that long of a list.
Because you got to think, my mom,
my
dad, Amani, Akela, all
Don't
them.
start naming because you gonna have people going like that.
Don't leave nobody out. Don't leave nobody out, Mike. Don't leave nobody out.
And then I gotta add Stacy's mom. So that's basically 7, and my niece. I'm at 8.
Don't forget nobody now. Don't forget.
I'm
So
at
just
8.
your immediate. That immediate.
Think about this.
Wait, you said Stacy? You jumping for your
Yes. I can't let something happen. I can't let something happen to the mother of my girl.
Yeah,
like I can't do that.
Well, yeah, you got a different situation than most people.
Yeah, I can't do that.
You ask most dudes if they jump in front of a bullet for their ex or their baby moms, they'd be like, I'll call the police.
Yeah, and I feel bad for y'all because I get it.
Now, I call 911 fast. I would. I wouldn't even stay there on the scene and give him
But
what
just
happened.
think about what I just said. I got a
went that
list.
way.
I got a list of 8 people that I will take my last breath for. You think I'm doing it for somebody I've known for a little bit?
Because we walking down the street together.
Because we walking down the street and the YN touched you.
Because we on lunch break and we got the same job. We
got the same job and we got to make the same copies on the fax machine. We
I'm gonna die. We both wanted Chipotle. Now I gotta die.
I gotta die because you ain't want the Wawa. You wanted the Chipotle, so we had to take a right instead of just going right on the corner.
Might die for a burrito.
What are we talking about here? No, we're not doing that.
But I did wonder about her dad though, because that's the thing. Like for me, my daughter either wouldn't be with the guy, wouldn't walk with the guy. If the guy don't walk on the outside, my daughter's the type that'll walk on the inside. She gonna get you right. If you not right, because her dad been telling her. My daughter had been like, my daughter got behind him like, what are you doing? And if there need to be discussion after, but my daughter would have went behind who she thought was a man because her experience is this man's gonna try to protect me. So she would have moved in that direction. So I'm wondering that young lady if she ever had that kind of protection. Because she moved away from him so
raised
you? Yeah, it was like, yo, you didn't even look at him.
Or is she the type? Or she the type? And I don't think there's nothing wrong with this. I'm surviving myself. I'm moving out the way. I know what this is hitting for.
She might have had a gun in her purse.
Yeah, I know where we're going with this. I know where we're going with this. But you might be right. She might have had to offend for herself the entire time. So she knows I gotta exit stage right because I'm not waiting.
And that might have been a shooting hand. She was waving away, like, let me get free so I could.
I
need this arm free. I need this arm free in case it goes.
But let me tell you something. From a childish, I shouldn't say childish, but from a point of view, if he would have grabbed her arm and he would have put her behind her, the relationship might have escalated faster. He might have got the super brownie points. Now I'm not dying for brownie points, but if he would have been like, "Come here, girl," like that,
yeah,
she would have followed.
Every night I got to fight to prove my love. I die for you, sister. You already know what it is.
She might have got on the phone with her girls and be like, "Yo, we was walking down.
He grabbed me up so crazy. He grabbed me up so crazy.
He's the one."
Yo, these YNs, and all of a sudden the YNs turned into 6'5". Yo, he was like 6'5". It was like Wu-Tang out there. He just grabbed my arm and put me behind him.
They all had glizzies. They all had glizzies out. They
was glizzied out. They was all glizzied out.
He ain't even care, girl.
He ain't give a fuck. And you see, he's not even big. He
should have stopped walking. That I do. I've done that before. I've seen what type of time people are on, like not really respecting what's going on, and we just stop. Whatever y'all got, like, go ahead and go on ahead. We're not going to do this whole between each other thing. So even with my family, I've done that.
I might have punked you back in the day if you stopped. I might have said something to you.
No, I'm saying I'm gonna stop and be like, I see what y'all on. It's not happening today, like, because you wouldn't be doing this if it was just you. You doing
this? That's the other thing. You wouldn't be doing this if it was just you. That's the clown. That's the clown. I told my daughters the same. Whatever boy, man, you're walking with, you better be on. I feel bad for anybody walking.
Right. Because he's supposed to get hit by that car when he jumped the curb.
I'm supposed to save you. I'm gonna get hit first.
I don't even mind the role and or the responsibility or the sacrifice. I just want people to act accordingly. If I'm going to die for you, I need you at least to be able to be quiet for me. That's the only thing I'm saying. If I can die for you, you can shut up for me.
I hate when I'm walking on the outside of a woman who's not my woman, and I'm walking on the outside, and then somehow or another she gets on the outside. Then I got to cut back over and go on the outside. Then she goes, and I'm like, it's like I'm driving a car. Like, if you don't just stay on the inside of this sidewalk,
stay in your lane.
Stay in your lane.
Stay in your lane.
And I really do have a bad habit when I'm walking across the street, no matter who I'm with. I have a bad habit of grabbing the person's hand. I have a very bad habit of acting like I'm a crossing guard. I really got to deal with that. I have a habit of thinking that I'm the only person who knows how to walk across a busy street. I got you. Come here. Because it's like women just look at me because they always think you're up to something. They always think you up to something. Always. And
as they probably should, though.
Yeah.
Not us, but everybody else.
Yeah, I get it. I understand. I get it. Especially if you try to hold their hand across the street and your fingers interlock, like you just don't grab you don't grab it like this. Like, this is I'm really looking out for you. This right here. But this right here, nah, you try. So what if she was on what if she was one of those you would have took a bullet for? Would you have done? Yeah, I mean, if somebody would have touched, but listen, I wouldn't be here.
Oh yeah. People don't even want to think about it.
That
That's
is
how crazy
unfortunate.
it is. Men don't even want to run the scenario in their mind because
it's gonna be
emotions. I don't want no adrenaline kicking in while I'm just trying to do a show because I'm not even trying to go there. Where it's like, what if somebody grab your daughter? It's like, no, they not.
Yeah, like you walk in and somebody touches your mom. Now all of a sudden you've gone from a nice day to I'm willing to die immediately.
No, I'm at least getting locked up.
At least. Or I'm gonna are they gonna beat me to the point where I'm in the ER hooked up to a ventilator? You're like, what the fuck? Like,
keep your hands to yourself.
All right, so Mike's a good guy. We get it, ladies. Mike's a good guy, and he's single.
But I'm not doing it for everybody. But be clear, I'm not talking tough. Like, understand.
I got a handful.
Yeah. Understand.
I'm trying to count. I can't. I'm
and don't be having no sexy. Don't be having no sexy shit on.
I ain't got no girlfriend though. I ain't got no girl. So I'm
what
like,
you wear that for? I told
don't be
you
having no sexy shit on. You wanted it. You got it.
I don't want to go there. I'm trying to stay out the way. I don't want to catch no strays today by the listeners. I'm trying.
You want to go to the Greek picnic with a half top and your ass out, and then wonder why. Listen, I'm not saying they right.
I've seen it when it's one dude with 4 girls and they all dress crazy, and I'd be like, bro, they set you up. You must be the driver. You must have drove them here.
You can always feed the clowns, and even sometimes when walking down the street, they might be a whole group of girls/women, and clearly you can see they're not going to move. Listen,
yeah, people play that game. They just play.
People
they want trouble. People look for trouble.
Protect yourselves. Just protect yourselves.
But no, when they were doing the water gun stuff, Puerto Rican Day Parade, Greek Fest, 97, and all that, you see one guy in a car with 4 girls, half dressed, and I would just really pity the dude. Like, yo, they're gonna get you killed out here. They're gonna get you killed out here.
Yeah, Mike be talking water. I'm not dying. I'm not dying for y'all. Like, you gotta be on the list.
These niggas ain't dying.
And if you laying on the ground and you're asking why didn't you help, I'm gonna tell you, bitch, you wasn't on the list.
Well, I'm gonna hold your head up. I told you, I got you. I'll help you.
You wasn't on this list.
You wasn't on the list.
There's a lot of help between dying and helping. I can do a lot of help before I die. I don't gotta die.
I'll do CPR. I'll get you. Yeah, I'll pump the chest.
I'll run back after it's over. I'll run right back over there.
Why didn't you help? Why didn't you?
Wait, I did. I tried to distract them. I tried to make them chase me. You was running slower.
You should have stopped the bleeding. Here you go. I'm helping.
I'm gonna start whispering too, because you can't breathe. You're like, why didn't you help? I said, because you wasn't on the list.
You wasn't on the list.
You wasn't on the list. That's the last words. The last word she hears. Like she's trying to get in a club. VIP. You're not on the list. No, her dying words. What list?
That was funny. That was funny.
What list?
I need to go there. Jessica said, "Yeah, I'm hollering." All right, where we going next? Where we going
Mike
next?
put his hand though. He said,
"Oh my god,
he wasn't on the list." Mike said,
"I got the paper. Like I always keep the paper on me. I'll take the paper out."
It's only like 7.
Oh god.
Oh man.
And then she's like, "But why didn't you tell me? You never brought it up. You never said you might."
There's no need to bring it up. You're not on the list.
You're not on the list, and you want me too.
You on the phone with 911 while you're saying it?
Yeah. 911. Somebody was
she's still breathing.
How's she doing? She's stable. Well, what happened? Well, number 1, she wasn't on the list. Number 2,
she doing good. She wasn't on the list.
Oh god.
No, she breathing. She talking. I can hear her talking.
Action. Then we're gonna move on. Let's reverse it. What if a girl did that to a guy? Would you let your girl say something? I would tell my girl just keep it moving. But I would let her say something. I can't stop her from saying something.
Oh yeah. Please don't have these girls jump you out here though.
Yeah, don't do.
I can't hit the girls. I'm kind of in the tight.
Yeah, I can't do nothing like and I'm adorable. Like it really ain't their fault. I'm adorable, and the skin is getting better.
Especially if they're not on the list.
Hurts the upper rib.
you getting jumped, and I'm just like this. Oh, Mike, why aren't you helping me?
You just waving the paper. I would. I swear I would.
You said we just friends.
Rules are rules, bitch. Rules are rules.
My female friends ain't on the list. You like in the airport?
Do y'all want to do the Joe Budden? Okay, so Joe Budden was on a podcast. We keep it lighthearted. Joe Budden was on a podcast. His podcast, not on the podcast. His podcast. with all them Mark Lamont and all them, and they got the girl from Philly's on there. She's hilarious.
Melissa Ford, no more Melissa Ford.
Yeah, Melissa Ford's gone. They got Mona on there. She's Don't Call Me White Girl. But they're talking about the situation with Cardi B and Offset and how Cardi B now is pregnant by Stephon Diggs, an NFL star.
You heard that, Jeanette? Go. I'm sorry. Keep going.
What was the
No, that was an inside joke from yesterday. Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Jeanette didn't know that either. Go ahead.
Oh, Jeanette. Okay, so
Cardi B is pregnant.
So they're talking about
digging in them guts,
and they're like, dudes can't take it when it happens when the chick goes out and does what you've been doing the entire time. So I'm just gonna give you. Let me make sure I got the joint on here, and they get into this conversation. And I'm gonna let it rock. Let it rock from
when ain't no fun when a rabbit got the gun.
But the rabbit didn't have the gun. See, I'm too toxic for this conversation.
No, the rabbit got the gun.
But the rabbit didn't have the gun because the gun, that phrase means you did what I did. You didn't do what I did.
Did it better.
No, you didn't.
No, because that's why you sitting there.
No, you didn't do it better. City Girls down, nigga.
City Girls down.
That's the real concept.
But City Girls.
Hold up.
I don't never want to hear the phrase City Girl again.
No, it's over. They did.
It's over.
It's over.
City Girls
Blow
are
out.
done.
It's over.
Finish. Get in the kitchen.
Suburbs.
Get your ass
in the suburbs.
But look, she did do it better. Well, it ain't the cheat. It's the hurt. You hurt me. I hurt you better than you hurt me.
Oh, see, I'm not playing.
But that's the game they play.
I'm not
I got you. I hurt you better, my nigga. Because now every time you look, you ran around with whoever. But when I run around, when I step out, it's different. It's going to make you sick.
You had a baby with the nigga you knew for 4 months. Yes, I'm sick about it. Yes, I'm sick. I don't think the man loses any fucking man credit.
Okay.
But hey, I wanted you to go and do what I was doing, which was fuck dudes that you didn't care about. Like I'm fucking girls I don't care about because I'm cheating, but I don't want to leave home. Mm-hmm. This is toxic, and these are not my thoughts, but I will make the argument.
Go ahead.
I am cheating, but home is where my heart lies.
I was gonna get right back.
I'm gonna
step you.
You took that, went and started a whole new family.
You don't do shit like that
with a nigga that etc. Redacted.
Mm-hmm.
I won't say it. No need to say it.
You ain't gotta say that.
Shout out to him. You don't do shit like that.
You can do this, but y'all can't handle when.
So there's so much
don't
there.
Get a nigga back like that.
There's so much there. There's so many different ways to go with this.
So many angles.
And I would like to thank Joe Budden for saying this. Joe Budden said, I'm too toxic for this conversation. And these aren't what I believe. This is not it, but I'll argue.
I'll make the argument, yeah.
So if I make this argument, I'm stealing directly from Joe Budden. This is not how I am. But I will make the argument. I will make the argument that this is why there's certain things women can't do. What up, Shawnee? There's certain things that women can't do that men do because you wind up catching. You don't get the benefits we get. When you get pregnant, you're not getting me back. You're not getting me back. You are putting yourself in a whole nother fucked up situation.
Count down the smoke, Mike. I hear the countdown. Count down to the smoke.
You are putting yourself in a situation that you were in with me, and now you recreated another effed up situation. Now you got a kid with a dude that has the same mentality I have. So what you're going to do is wind up in child support court again. And the headlines are going to be Cardi's trying to run his pockets for $250,000 a month, or he's going to be the person saying, I'm not giving you $250,000 because you got more money than me. That's not getting me back. That's fucking your life up.
Yeah, it's rough when you're the woman with more money. That's like that. That's really not a win-win.
And I don't know that for sure. I don't know that for sure. People are really arguing and debating over these poor choices and ungodly lifestyles. Sin is sin, and they are really rules of engagement for cheating / fornication lifestyle choices. Listen, Asha, I agree with you. I just know the dirty game that this is. And I feel bad for Cardi because I don't think she gets the generational curse that she can't break.
She's still married.
Yeah, he's worth $60 million. They saying she's worth $100 million.
So it's a lot of money. There's a lot of money going on there.
Offset 120. I saw that. Offset said, "I'll sign stuff. Give me 20."
What did this chick say that time? Did y'all saw that? What
about to do is sit up here and act like Cardi B being pregnant with her 4th child by a whole nother man is something we're about to celebrate, because we're not. We're not about to celebrate messiness just because it's dressed up in designer. We're not doing that. Oh, well, I don't see what the problem is. She rich. She got the money. If I had the money, I have a bunch of kids, and it's her choice, her body, her womb. Why y'all in her bit? Man, be quiet, because y'all will literally get on this internet and crucify Clarissa Shields for simply dating Papoose, for dating a married man, just dating him. Ain't brought a kid into the situation, ain't brought no ties into the situation. She just dating a man, and y'all crucify her every day because you messing with a married man. But it's okay for a married woman to be carrying another man's child.
And he lies.
She said that. I didn't. She said that.
Yeah, but say I didn't make the argument. I didn't.
She's not on my list either. She's not on the list. Well, Stephon Diggs is the problem here. He has to figure out how to take care of 4 households. She sounds like she has her mind right. Cardi B? I don't know.
That's what Shani said. Let me put that link there just in case.
Listen, there's a certain point where you gotta listen. Every child brought on this planet is a blessing. But at a certain point, you can't keep repeating the same generational faulty thinking and repeating it over and over again and having more kids with another dude that's not your husband. Now, I'm just saying I feel bad because people are arguing and saying, oh, she got him back. That's not getting him back. That just for me in that situation, that just means cool. It's certified. We're never going to be together.
It also means you're not healed. Why are you going into a relationship thinking about your ex and let that dictate your actions? That's insane to me. Don't use me like that. Don't boomerang me. Don't rebound me like that. Well, you think about some other dude, and that's why you're doing this with me, because to make him jealous, to hurt him. So you hurting me. You using both of us. Like,
do you understand
with your unhealed self?
You just added another kid that the nanny got to take care of,
and now the baby's in the situation. So you got 3 people that you could be hurting.
A human being. You just added a human being that now is going to hear about how he ain't shit eventually.
And that you were married to my brother's dad and my sister's dad by the time when you was with my dad. And
I'm not saying
I'm done trying. Oh, go ahead.
And I'm not saying Stephon Diggs ain't a problem. What I'm saying is their conversation was big. I'm not saying he's not a problem.
Play the clip on the boat, Jay. Play the clip of Stephon Diggs with the pink powder on the boat with all the women.
With the pink powder, like that's the dude.
Like, what are we doing? Yeah,
that's the dude you wanted to have a kid with. The
one the same dude we talking about.
The one giving the cocaine to the white girls on the boat.
Yeah. Allegedly, right? Must be
allegedly.
Stephon Diggs.
Allegedly. I don't know what that white powder was. That could have
been. If she wouldn't have got pregnant, if it was just some summer fun and she just had sex in and out, that would have been different. But the fact that she got pregnant, that changes everything, right? That's what y'all saying.
I'm a little with Asho on that one. Like, we can't normalize it like this is okay. Even if we do it, it's not okay. It don't make it
I don't agree with the behavior. Have I taken part in it? Yes, I would be a liar if I didn't say I haven't taken part in it. I don't agree with it. You got to grow from it. You got to understand that it's a dead-end situation, that you're not going to get anything except sharing your soul with somebody. As corny as some people may think that is. What I'm saying is that in this situation, you're not getting him back. You have a permanent now. You have another human being to mold.
I really like the vibe. What up, homie? Or whoever.
Just came across the street. I really like the vibe. Appreciate you. And I don't. I'm saddened because this is just another child that a nanny's going to take care of. That's all I'm saying about it. And the dysfunction that she still is part of the dysfunction with Offset, her ex-husband or whatever, if they're still married, whatever it is. If they haven't gotten the paperwork, whatever they're going through.
But yeah, Cardi saying that Offset won't sign. But yeah, Billy said that they got to share a baby mom now. They're going to be homies by next year.
I put the Stephon clip in the thorns, and she got such a winner. She came up so much.
Cheap on their.
I made sure I put the clip in
every day. J Black, why? I should say people cheat on their spouses every day. J Black, why you acting like surprised? She's still married. Somebody on your block is probably doing the same thing. Probably. It's a dirty game.
Don't make it right. Yeah, it's still terrible.
It's a dirty, dirty, dirty game. But we've normalized it. Having kids with her husband didn't work out well either. Absolutely. But you should probably try and figure out why.
Hey, don't keep
try and
going.
work through my decision making on. And I'm not just saying this for her. Every relationship that I've gone through that has failed, there is no reason for me to sit there and say what they did wrong. It's up to me to figure out what was on me. What do I have to change to heal so that I don't jump into another one and add some more dysfunction? But has the internet clarified exactly how many kids Stefan has? Because
they saying he got 2. They saying he got baby with Cardi B and an 8-year-old daughter from 2016.
But I don't even understand why we need clarity. But okay, I don't know. And that's why kids are born into chaos.
But there is a dispute.
PTSD.
There's other allegations of that he has another kid. Like there people are saying something different. So.
And people, let me tell you something. This whole thing, they got money. Nick Cannon just admitted that he shouldn't have had all these kids. Now he loves the kids, but he knew he was doing it because we played the clip. Because he was going through something. It might not even, I think Cardi wants to be married and she was faking the whole outside thing and thinks the baby is going to make the situation more than what it is. Yo, how long?
Well, that happens every day. Yeah.
Put that comment on. Put that comment up. Put that comment up. Put that comment back up. People. I think Cardi wants to be married and she was faking the whole outside thing and thinks the baby's going to make this situation more than what it is. People. This is the fucking oldest proven fact. You are not going to make anything better by getting pregnant. I promise. Ain't nothing. He is not going to love you better. He is not going to change his ways simply because you're pregnant. He's not.
Kevin Samuel said that women decide sex and men decide relationships and when to settle down.
It is different because she's a celebrity. It's not. It's not. That's what we make people believe. It's not. They're just human beings who are on a platform that they have a certain skill set and they get a lot of fame. It's not. It's not different.
They was having unprotected sex within 2 or 3 months.
2 or 3 months.
I'm not even famous, and I'm
sad for Cardi because I really think she wanted.
But you got that clip, right? It's not like he was being all like monogamous either. So if he's running around with, I don't know, allegedly. Oh, that's him. That's the model.
Oh, that's Stefan Diggs.
Yeah, that's the baby father. What he about to pull out though? Let's see what he pulls out of his. What's the birth control pills he about to pull out? Pink.
It's a song. I don't want the song to keep playing.
Oh, he pulled out something pink. What he got in there? What's that he passing around to the girls?
I'm good. I'm good.
It's that Diddy stuff, that pink. What they call it? Pink. They call it pink something, right?
Yeah, it's something. Are we mad at Cardi for?
Oh wait, did Shiny just pop into?
Oh, special guest. This was
we got Kamari too. We got Kamari too. Let's make it a party.
Hey, the Brady Bunch, Black Brady Bunch. She was a wave down like they doing a Brady Bunch. And wave to the side. Hey, Mike. Hey.
All right.
All right. Hold on. First of all, Kamari, we didn't know Shawnee was getting on. We didn't know. She saw the link. She popped on. Kamari, before you get out of here, Jay Black does have a financial question because you come up here.
I got a question today too.
And listen, they done did their homework. They got financial questions, the whole nine. They got the whole thing. So we got to run this. Then we got Amani doing her segment. So we got to keep. I'm gonna try and navigate this so we get to everything. Okay, Shorty, your comment on Stephon Diggs. What is your comment on Stephon Diggs and Cardi B situation and what you saw with Joe Budden's podcast?
Okay, real quick. Cardi, to me, like I was saying, she has a really good understanding of this because she said, hey, we just gonna all be baby mamas together. So she understands that it is not just her. There are some other people involved, and she is responsible for her part. The reason why I say Stephon got a problem is because he done opened up 4 families, so he got to navigate this and make sure he keeps a job so he can take care of everything he has to take care of. If he up and bails and runs, Cardi can financially take care of her kid. Unfortunately, you know, it might be a situation kind of like Nick Cannon where the kids don't get all the time they want with him. But I don't think we should be jumping on Cardi because she went out, got into another relationship, got pregnant. She know what's going on. As far as her and Offset still being married, it is 150 million people in the world that are married and have been married for years, that are separated, that have not finalized their divorce. We know they ain't together. The whole world knows that Cardi and Offset are not together. So she shouldn't be judged on that either. Now, would I do what Cardi's doing? No, I wouldn't. It's not a choice I would make. But that's where she is. She's dealing with it. He the problem, not her. But I wish she would go on and just break up with him and just go on, have you, baby, because this man don't care nothing about you.
I don't understand how one person is the problem who took part in the same exact thing.
Yeah, he the problem. He's the problem.
But I don't understand how he's the problem when they both did the same exact thing.
He the problem because she understands what's about to happen.
What does she understand?
She understands. She already said it. Listen, we just gonna all be baby mamas together and we got to figure this out.
So because she understood another dysfunctional situation that she created, we're going to say she knows what she's doing?
Yeah, she know. Yeah, she know what she's doing. She knew when she knew he had another daughter. She knew that there was a 5-month-old that was on the table. She might not have knew about the other two that's pregnant at the same time with her, but just that alone, like, you got a 5-month-old, baby, ain't nothing we can do. If you got a 10-year-old, we can't talk.
I don't even have the energy to tell you how much I disagree with you.
Of course you do, Mike.
But I don't even have the energy to say you are going to tell me that you're going to jump yourself into another dysfunctional situation on purpose. And I'm going to have somebody say, but she knows what she's doing. But obviously, if you repeat the same error again and again and again, you don't know what you're doing.
But it happens all the time. That's the thing.
So does racism. We don't say it's all good.
That's not what I'm saying. The only thing that I'm saying is that my computer about to die. Only thing I'm saying is that she has accepted that, listen, this is the situation that I'm in. We just got to all work together. She's not going into it blind like, oh, we're going to all we're going to ride off into the sunset and everything's going to be great. She understands that, hey,
so she brought
it's three of us.
So she brought a child into this situation, and we're going to say she knows what she's doing.
It's not just her bringing the child.
I'm not, but I'm
he know that he out here sprinkling his seeds everywhere, trying to be Farmer Dale, and he can't take care of all the crops.
And I absolutely don't think he knows what he's doing. But to give this little, oh, she knows. She don't know what she's doing.
She knows she knows what she's getting into. She's accepted that, you know what? I have put myself in this situation, and this is what I'm gonna have to deal with. But again, I don't condone it because it's nothing that I would like to say I wouldn't do it, because sometimes as women we are very judgmental of each other and we make the same mistakes. So the mistake that she's making, most of us have made a mistake, something like that. Not exactly like it, but something like that.
But the kid doesn't know what they're getting into.
Yeah, it ain't the kid's fault.
Okay, but the kid gets the repercussions. And if you've gone through this before and you've seen the repercussions, and once again, this is two people. This is two people who made this ridiculous situation, and every child is a blessing, but the situation surrounding the child is ridiculous. To actually be with somebody for 4 months after getting out a messy relationship or marriage, and whether they're married or not, to jump back in and create another human being to bring into the mess is so irresponsible and so selfish that I don't even know how to even say that anybody knew what they're doing. What you're doing is continuing this generational curse, which is you want this physical attention for some reason means so much to you, and your desire to have somebody in your life means so much to you that you will bring human beings into a fucked up situation. And you will be like, I'll handle it because I got the money. The money don't mean nothing. The money don't mean nothing.
Even if she doesn't have the money. So, like, what you're saying is right. But when you get to the reality of human beings and when they're going after what they want for their life, I can't judge her because I can't say I don't know what she thought she was going to get with Stefan Diggs, considering his personal life and what we know of it. But for whatever reason, she thought that, oh, we're going to get together and it's going to be different and we're going to be this happy family, you know, this happy relationship. And now here we are. So she got to deal with it. I'm just saying she understands that, hey, this ain't just me and Stefan and we about to have our baby and be happy. It's at least, two we know for sure. The baby that's already here, the daughter he already has, and then this 5-month-old. And then there's the question of these other two that are pregnant right now with her. She understands that, hey, this is a situation I'm in, and I got to walk down this road. That's what I give her credit for, because you know some people go in there like, my baby this, my baby that. No,
but she hasn't worked. She hasn't worked out her problem. This is what I'm saying. So,
I agree with
that. But we keep agreeing. What these two individuals are doing are repeating something over and over again and not giving a damn about the actual human being who has to deal with the repercussions. And action with the money thing. Ask Will Smith's kids if the money changed anything. Ask if it changed their pain that they have to go through because of the dysfunction of the two rich people.
But unfortunately, as human beings, we make these mistakes and we don't realize it till after there's life here. And we see that life going through life we didn't want them to go through, then it makes sense. Okay. I mean, we could say, oh, they need to go to therapy. They can go to therapy all they want until they sit down and accept, okay, this is not the life I want. I don't want the love and hip hop life. My life is not a reality show. This is real. And there are real consequences to my actions. That's not going to change.
Then what we're saying is she really doesn't know what she's doing. Because
she doesn't know what she's doing, but she's accepted what she's done. She know what she's getting ready to walk into.
But she's walked into something that she's created again.
Right. So the same stuff she just went through with Offset. Because, like, even though her and Offset got married, they still married. Offset had all them kids before her. And I don't know. You know, we women, we get in these situations and think, okay, I'm the best thing that's happened to him. He's going to have this change and everything's going to be great with me. And then we figure out about 3 months in, this is just what this person does.
All right. Well,
I can't do nothing to change it. I got to change me and make better decisions and hold myself accountable, and then hold the other person accountable, and then maybe things change. But that take us some time to figure out.
But the first step is admitting that you're part of the problem. She's part of the problem.
Yeah,
because she's the common denominator. So I can't say he's the problem. They both have issues. I can say that. But she is the problem, and she's the common denominator in those two relationships with two men that nobody has any business having babies with.
Nah, I wouldn't say that she the common denominator. She had two relationships.
Her with Offset, her with Stefan. I'm saying in her situation.
I only think she keep picking the same type.
And she needs to heal. You can't heal saying Stefan's the problem. Offset's the problem. Mike said all the time, you gotta look in the mirror.
But did she say that? I said Stefan was the problem. I haven't heard her.
Well, the way she's moving and she's making all these declarations like we're gonna be baby mamas together. To me, and Mike knows better than me because you talk about addiction and stuff, and people say stuff like that. Just because I understand it doesn't mean it's less problematic. But people will say, I can control it. I know how many drinks I can have. I know, like you being able to break it down all scientifically and express yourself and project an image like you don't care doesn't really change anything. So yeah, she can talk all that. We just gonna baby mama. People do that when they're hurt. People do that when they realize they messed up and don't want to face it. People do that when they have problems and childhood trauma that they can't get over and don't want to heal and face. They start getting these bravados. I could drive home. I know how many drinks. Yeah, I've seen that before with people who have issues. They start talking tough and overcompensating. Really, she probably want to freaking cry, but everybody's in her business to such a degree that she's not comfortable being vulnerable right now because the whole world's already beating her down. So instead, she flips the script and says, I don't care. I know what it is. I've been here before. To me, that's like when I talk to the young people. I talk to kids all the time. time they talk like that. They put these little armors on, and behind that, there's so much pain where it's like, yo, I really wish people would leave her alone enough so that she can admit how she's really feeling about this situation. Because I don't think that's what she's really feeling. I think that's the image she's putting forth because she's angry about having it not worked out in 4 months, going raw dog with a dude who gives cocaine and got a bunch of baby mamas.
And I've said this multiple times. I feel bad for her because I know how hard this industry is on a woman.
I think she probably. I'm sorry,
but
I think she probably does cry, just not in front of the cameras. She's human. If we cut her arm, she's gonna bleed red blood. So I'm pretty sure behind the scenes, she probably done broke down. Why is this my life? She probably contemplated a lot of things. But when she gets in front of that, she's pushing an album out that's called "Am I the Drama" or something like that. Okay. So you got to think about this machine behind her, this record label, and this whole promotion that they started with her about, they ain't promoting her album. On top of that, she's finding out.
Did she say she went platinum?
Yeah, but they said that was a lot of she added WAP and added up and the streams calculated.
Let me read Afro Queen's comment. Y'all act like you want her to say she regrets a child. I don't. I've said it 17,000 times. Every child brought on this planet is a blessing. Then she would really be demonized. It's too late. She's at the point of accepting her actions. And I repeat, I feel bad because I don't think that she understands what she's repeating. I've never been that famous. I've never had that much money, but I have been lost. And I know when you're lost, you go to what you're comfortable with. And you go right back to the comfortable situations and the comfortable things that make you feel good about yourself, even though you know that this could lead to a result that is going to be permanent. And so out here telling Offset he needs to figure out why he can't keep his. I have said this, Lady Q, you heard me sit here and argue with doctors Aaron Smith and Jay Black how I wish I would have been mentored by somebody who would have changed my mentality on how I look at women and how I treat women. I have said that over and over and over again, that if somebody would have given me the mentorship to look at women not as a possession or not as something to desire or lust over, I've said that a billion times. Y'all just like to hear what you want to hear when y'all get in these comments. And I've killed people like Offset. I've killed people like Nick Cannon. I've gone over and over and over again saying the mentality has to change. Even when God said, hey, well, you know, what you want me to do? It happens. No, I want you to have some type of mental discipline and actually understand, stop being run by your ego and orgasms. I've been saying that. And I've been one of the people who live like that. She sounds like a responsible person with a song called "Wow." Okay, for other young girls to hear, but she would not even let her own children listen to it. Now that's a fact, but that's a contradiction that a lot of us.
But when she made WAP, she was married to Offset. There's a reference in there for that, and no kids shouldn't listen to that. I mean, you got to monitor what's going on in your house. But unfortunately, with the internet and cell phones, when your kids at school for 8 hours a day, you ain't standing right on top of them to say, don't,
All right. Shoni, I got to bring Bonnie into the square. You want to come back later after we bring her to the square? You want to come back? Or you're, I know you're busy.
I'm busy, but I ain't that busy.
We'll bring you back in, ladies and gentlemen. Shorty Scott, she got the book out. The book. Promote the book real quick.
Bring Monty up, and we can talk about that later. Give Monty.
Okay, all right, girl. All right, Shorty Scott, ladies and gentlemen. Shorty Scott, bring Monty up in here.
You gonna do an intro, or you just going?
I don't know, because Monty might have had a subject, but you understand, Monty is a Cardi B fan. Like she is a supporter. She is a supporter. Like that's her KRS One. Let me get the intro. All right.
Here's the thing with Amani. Now, Amani, the floor is yours.
Good morning.
Good morning. You don't have a clip today, do you? Do you have a?
I sent my clip last week, but I was forgotten last week. So.
Oh well, how you got to remind me about the? You got to remind me about the clip.
I thought you would have seen it.
Let me see. No, I had it ready, but then I had to delete a bunch of stuff because I didn't have any room. So do you want to talk about this Cardi B thing, or can you go off the top because I got to go through your?
I personally don't want to get involved in this conversation.
That's interesting. But why? Why not?
Smart.
Because I know my limits, and I would like to keep it cute today. And
that's what Joe Budden said. He too toxic for the situation, for the conversation.
And I'm already about to talk about, I don't think it's good for me. I don't think it's a good idea.
Self-aware.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, let me put a round of applause. She ain't learned that from me. I'm glad she got, man, listen, let me put that round of applause. That's what I'm talking about. Marty, without saying it, she said, I'm about to curse all you bitches out. That's what she did. She is locked and loaded.
Why not, though? Why
no, I just
will...
feel like
perspective.
I have what I'm going to talk about today is going to probably ruffle some feathers already. So I'm not even going to
Was it a customer service clip?
Yes.
It was. All right, Jay, I'm going to send it to you real quick, Jay. I'm going to send it to you. I'm going to send this via your text and see if you can put this up.
Do you value marriage, Monty? I'm wondering. I didn't know what direction you would go.
That's so crazy that you even say that. I just had a dream. Literally, just woke up on my sleep and just had a dream. And I've been having this dream for a while, but it's like moving in time. Like my dreams are like active. Like they don't stay. Like it moves. Like it makes sense. So like I've been having these dreams of like I'm getting ready to get married, and like now in the dream, like it's happening. Like all the rushing's happening and blah blah blah. And I'm walking out the house, and I'm like, who am I marrying? And everybody's like, yeah, Monty, like, who are you marrying? And I'm like, I don't know. Actually,
we need a dream interpreter. I don't know what that is.
There's like it's like all set up and planned. You're there, Stacey's there, everybody's there. It's all like ready. But I asked, like, as I'm walking out the door, wait, like, who's the guy?
Just don't let it be Stephon Diggs. Don't let it be Stephon Diggs. Please, just don't let it be Stephon Diggs. Please, I mean, I'll support you no matter what, but please don't let it be Stephon Diggs.
Crashing that joint like Dwayne Wayne.
Oh my God. Hey, did you get it?
Did you get it? There's a lot worse sperm donors that you could have other than Stephon Diggs.
No, he's in top 5. He's in the top 5. He's in the top 5.
No,
he
got money.
No,
there's some felons out there, Mike. There's some felons out there.
Yeah.
Anybody who's partied with athletes, go marry him at your own risk, because you're gonna get 1 out of 1,000,000. That's gonna be Russell Wilson. I'm just gonna let you know right now from personal experience.
Listen, sometimes you just gotta take a chance.
Yep. Trust and believe, because if you think you're gonna have a viewpoint, if you think you're gonna have a view and opinion with somebody who's worth $60 million, okay. So this is the clip. We want us to play the customer service clip, right?
Yes.
All right, here we go. This is a clip from our TikTok about customer service.
Follow me on TikTok. Go ahead.
Follow me. Go ahead, play it, Jay. It's about customer service.
Crazy.
Let me get a scale. That scale. It says $1.29. Why is it $4?
Could you just take all of them out and let me smell and touch all of them? I already have that bag. Can you open a new pack and give me a new bag?
And what is that flavor? And what's that flavor? And what does that one say? And that one? And this one?
So go ahead, girl, go get it.
So here's the thing, broke and dumb people. Okay. So they always say, and I'm quoting a Joyner Lucas song, the worst 2 things that you could be is broke and stupid. And I've noticed a lot of people are both. Now, before you jump on me, I never thought I'd see the day that I would say broke people irritate me. But working in the customer service field and dealing in this difficult penny pinching economy, it's becoming very hard to not put them in their own category and say, yeah, I just don't like you. Now, I understand that for all of us, I understand it's hard for all of us, and I get it. But at the end of the day, if you can't afford the habit, quit the habit. It is not my job as someone in customer service to have to argue with you back and forth because you want to haggle set prices, or because you want me to do you a favor, slide you something more, risking my job at your personal gain. My first example of this would be a customer who regularly comes in. Now, this customer does spend a lot of money with him and his girlfriend, but they also use the smoke shop, and I'll talk about this later, as a date. They come and stand at my vape wall for 15, 20, 30 minutes and talk about every single thing that they have tried, have not tried, why they wouldn't try it, and that's what they do. Okay? It's a problem. So we have loyalty cards. You get a punch card every time you make a purchase. Now, you only get a punch card for vapes or for weed. That is all you get a punch card for. Okay? Doesn't matter. I don't care if you buy 6 vapes in one go. It's one punch. Okay? And he made the statement, he purchased something, I gave him a punch, he walked back out. I mean, he said, if I walk back out and walk back in and purchase another vape, could I get another punch? And I said kindly, well, you could, but that would be kind of abusing the loyalty system. He then proceeds to get an attitude with me saying, no, it's not. I spend a lot of money in here, and so on and so forth. My issue is, see, unlike other stores, we give out free things once you hit a certain amount of purchases. Not 10% discount, not a 20% discount, completely free. So when you hit 10 purchases, you get a free 8 or you get a free vape, which is why we obviously have to abide by some rules and regulations. I'm sorry that they're not stamped on the wall somewhere, but that's just how life works. Now, for the dumb part, I'll never understand how people can want so much from you and not be able to communicate what they want themselves. For example, you walk into my smoke shop and say, let me get something for 10. Let me get something for 20. It would be very beneficial for the both of us if you specified which 3 strands of weed you would like for me to give you. That would go on. That would make it easier for the both of us. Or instead of standing there saying, hey, let me get some Sweetwoods, let me get some Backwoods, you specify one of the 20 some odd flavors that I have on my wall. That would also be beneficial. I'll never understand how some people could get irritated with me or catch an attitude with me because they assume I am meant to think for them. People also use a smoke shop inappropriately. This is not your traditional retail store. You cannot spend 20, 30 minutes in this store. You cannot take phone calls. You are not hanging out. And this is not a spot to bond with your significant other after work. It is clearly inappropriate and obnoxious behavior that customers feel like I am meant to have to deal with because I work there. Now, I get a lot of controversy on my TikToks. Some people agreeing with me, some people saying, just quit the job. I don't feel because you work in customer service that you have to deal with parenting adults. From acting like they can't read things to wanting me to read all of them out for them, to wanting me to stand around for extensive periods of time for them to make easy and simple decisions. Yes, it's customer service, not slavery. Those are 2 different things. You should have the same respect for me that you would on the side of the street as you do with me serving you in the store. And at the end of the day, it is clear that human interactions in this world are going downhill. And everybody's worried about the children, but I'm more worried about the parents raising the children. And that's the thing. You can't be broke, dumb, and stupid.
Well, all right.
Amen.
It's hot.
We just got an amen from Kamar. Did we just get an amen from you, homie?
Yes, you did. I feel her pain.
Oh, please wait. We got an amen. Wait a second. We got an amen from the church, from the congregation people. We got an amen. Yes, we did. Amani has sparked something she's never sparked. Normally it's drama. Normally it's comments coming for her. But today, out of nowhere, a grown accountant, a financial expert who deals with customer service every single day, especially during the tax season.
Yes,
that black man said amen. 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 Hallelujah. All right.
It's hot.
So come on, explain why did you feel it? Because I know Jay Black can't wait to jump in. Explain why did you feel it? What was it that amen you? What they caught the holy customer service spirit? How did it happen?
I agree with her.
It ain't nothing to disagree with.
Right. I agree with her. I deal with people all the time. They don't want to read. Right. You didn't have to interpret things for them.
You ain't got no signs up.
But no, there's language right here, English language, that they don't want to read. So then I have to compensate for your lack of education. It's hard out here, yo.
He called them dumb too. In a nice way, he called them dumb.
I didn't call them dumb. But I'm going to tell you something my dad said, and I disagreed with this at the time. He said most people are functional illiterates. And I have to agree with him.
Amen.
That's what Zimani's saying. Y'all missed the point when she's talking about they're not reading. The flavors are on the label. What do you want her to do?
Describe them. You got to read them and describe them.
It's hard.
See, when this says bubble gum, it's like you know, like the bazooka, like Hubba Bubba. Like, have you ever like chewed like, you know, that sweet stuff with the sugar?
No.
Yeah. See,
No,
bubble gum. Let me try it.
They'll read out flavors that are like Metamoon and be like, "What's that?" I mean, your guess is as good as mine. I have no idea.
They act like you went to college to study the different weeds. I love my customers, Lord.
No, that's her TikTok for those who may want to follow. It's just mommy.
Yes.
And here's the thing, right? People might ask questions, but then if you keep pressing it, she said she don't know. What else is there to say?
So let me tell you, at my job at the UPS mail store, which I proudly tell you I work at, let me tell you this I can relate to this. If you ask me when it can get there, I can give you an estimate on when it can get there. And if you say, I would like it there overnight, and I tell you, that's fine, but the price is going to jump. Then when I tell you the price, you say, why is it so much? Bitch, I just told you the price was going to jump. I just told you it was going to jump.
And it's even more difficult because it's like they also, being a girl, they expect you. I made another TikTok about this as well. And it's like, they'll be like, oh, you look so tired. You look like you don't want to be here. You look like, stop talking to me. I'm fine. I'm chilling. I came out here and I asked you, how can I help you? And I'm trying to help you, but you insist on dissecting whatever you think that you're dissecting right now in my face instead of picking what you need so you can get out of my face.
It's called customer service, Monty.
That's not respect. That's the problem. We're done with the customers always right. That died generations ago. We're over with that. You have to respect people.
They are not always right.
They are not. But if I'm not rude to you and I'm regular, I'm hi. What can I get you? Just because I'm not jumping off the walls. Oh my gosh, how are you doing? What can I get you?
Trying to connect with you. Trying to connect.
No,
be
that's
personable.
not connecting. That's first of all, no, it's not. Because number one, it's always guys. It's not connecting.
Oh, they flirting.
Exactly. You're trying to insert another conversation. Stop talking to me. I don't want to talk to somebody who has to buy their habit in dimes, nickels, and pennies. I don't. Okay.
Damn.
So,
put on the counter. Yeah, put quarters on the counter. Yeah.
And they irritate me when they just how people maneuver. In general, people will take the money out their pocket, all types of folded up and everything, and be like, "Yeah, that should be about $10." What do you think I'm gonna do with this?
Well, and I will say this: the older people get. I will say this: if I charge somebody $15.87, if they're over 60 years old, they're going to try and find 87 cents spare change. And I promise you, they're going to try and find 87 cents. Oh, that burns my soul.
When they be trying to get exact change, that doesn't bother me. What bothers me is there's a couple things that's bothering me. First of all, how about everybody start paying the bills that y'all got to pay so y'all don't got to keep locking your cards? Let's do that. Or if you are going to keep locking your cards, can you unlock them at the door and not wait until I've grabbed everything and ran back and forth and I'm back here and there's 3 people behind you. Now you want to sit and dibble and dabble with your card? If you got to move funds from one account to another account, could we do that before you come in? Could you call that person who owes you that money, that $10 you need right now in this exact moment before we are checking out? Can we do that?
Let me
amen.
Well, let me just to keep it balanced, let me give your establishment a piece of advice with the loyalty card. And I've learned this with any loyalty cards, any membership cards, anything like that. You have to specify you can only get it stamped once a day.
A day, yeah.
Once every 24 hours, because I know that people, if we gave them the chance, would walk to their car, come back in and do another transaction, because technically they're correct. Technically,
Exactly.
so I would put a sign. I would have them put a sign that this loyalty card can only be stamped once every 24 hours. 24-hour day. You have to be very specific because everybody out here trying to, and if when people spend a lot of money at your establishment, they believe they are VIP without being told they're VIP. Everybody believes because they spend a lot of money and because they're a repeat customer, they have a bigger power, more power than the average customer. And in a way they do because the owner wants you to keep coming back. But in order to end that drama, there needs to be a sign. Your loyalty card can only be stamped once every 24 hours. That's it.
Right. And honestly, before it used to be all free, and now the tariffs, it is not anymore, ladies and gentlemen. Now it's only up to 30% off. And people are very angry with me at that too. Actually, I had this man, I said, well, send a letter to Trump about it. Joking with him. Joking with him. And he said, what does Trump have to do about it? It comes from China. And I sat there flabbergasted. I said, wow.
Yeah.
These people are allowed to come and purchase these substances and use them. It's not.
All right. Well, girl, thank you for the customer service. And I'm going to have a story about a customer who checked me and brought me back into reality. But I know you got things to do unless you want to hear the story, but it's up to you. You ready? You done? You're done? You ready to go?
Yep, I have a dentist appointment today, guys.
All right. Here's the thing with Imani. Every Thursday, y'all. Ladies and gentlemen. All right. So before I get into the craziest thing I've ever heard, then I'm gonna let y'all all comment on it. I just want to say this one customer came in. I was having a really bad day yesterday. From the minute I woke up, it was a bad day. It was everything went wrong, and some of it was my fault. Some of it just kept going. It kept going. And I was working, and I want to shout her out, Christine. And I was working during the day, and it didn't get no better. And I kept praying, God, this got to get better. It kept getting things kept going. Between customers, between different things I was asked to do. So this lady came in with a stack of papers. She came in with one certificate and she needed to fax it. And we closed at 6:30. It was like 6:15. So I'm already on some, why the fuck would you wait till 6:15 to come in this bitch and do some shit that seems to be very important? So she jumped into explaining what she needed. She went right into, I need this. This has got to be faxed. This is double-sided. I have to make sure that when you fax this, I said, wow, you got a whole lot going on. And I grabbed the stuff out of her hand so I could organize it. I wasn't rude. I was firm. But by the meaning, you can tell I really wasn't fucking with you. But I said, you got a whole lot going on. So let me organize it. And on top, it said New Jersey Family Care. And I said, you got a lot going on. And she said, I do, because apparently this is what you have to do. This is what you have to fax over to this damn company to prove that your daughter is dead.
What? Oh, time out.
Whoa. She said, this is what you have to do. This is the proof they need that your daughter passed away.
I'm going through that now.
And in that moment, God slapped me in the face and said, do you see what people are going through?
You know, you do not know.
Do you see what people are going through? And I touched her hand,
Someone is having a worse
which
day.
some people could say is inappropriate. I put my hand on her hand and said, I am so sorry. I said,
I wish you would hurry up.
And I said,
you coming in here?
Yep, exactly. That's exactly what's going through my head. And I said, and we're going to get this to them, and we're going to fax this over.
No matter how long it takes.
And I'm going to get it for you because I understand dealing with New Jersey Family Care, how they did me dirty. And I'll give you that story. And I wound up spending another 35 minutes with her, getting everything going, because then we're going to have to make copies of the certificate, because you can't just fax a certificate. You got to make another copy and all that other good stuff and all that other. So as we're waiting, and I also told her, because the traffic is busy with this fax machines are so ancient. I don't know why people make you fax things. I don't know why they don't let you just scan and email them. I don't know, but they demand fax. New Jersey Care, you demand faxes. I know, because that's the shit you did to me. I said, this is going to take some time because of all the stuff, all the intricate things that you have on the certificate. And then I realized that the certificate was a death certificate. So I was like, all this stuff is going to take a while. So you're going to be here for a minute. So I just want to let you know that she said, that's fine. And we went through it. We had a conversation. We were talking and everything like that. And then she says, are you the only Michael here? And then I saw she was on her phone because it takes about 25 minutes to fax all that stuff over. And then she was on her phone and said, are you the only Michael here? And I said, I laughed. I said, yeah, this is the first time ever I've worked someplace that I was the only Michael. But yeah, I got that same generic name. And she said, good, because I want to put this review for you because people use reviews only for negative. And I want to put the review for you for everything you're doing for me. So to Christine, and then I said, I put her name in my notes. I put her name in my notes right here, just so y'all don't think I'm Christine Spirit. I put it right there in my notes. I said, let me get your name now. And I said, because you want to give me a review and I want to pray for you. I want to give you a prayer. And that was the review. So that was the whole experience of customer service. The majority of people, man,
great customer service.
Now that's your notes. That's not the same as the list. Don't compare it with the list. It's not the list.
The list is different.
But yeah, it's a beautiful story. Praise God.
It is. Was she single, Mike? Oh, go. Never mind. No, go, Doc. Go.
Oh, he's keeping on. No. What's your money question? We only got a few minutes. I want to get these money questions. You gotta get this money.
All right, we're gonna let me just let you hear this. The most ridiculous thing I've ever heard, but this is not uncommon. I don't think Jay, take that one thing out of there so it doesn't stop this. The craziest thing I've ever heard, courtesy of DJ Super. This guy called up, he's a Black Republican, called up a podcast and had this interaction with the podcasters on the show right here. This is how it went down.
Oh God.
For him, but there is one thing that I do regret. I regret that white conservatives don't understand that there is also other people of different races, different nationalities that voted for Trump, and the racism and the bigotry I see from white conservatives, it's appalling. I ain't gonna lie. That's the only thing.
But wait a minute. Hold on 1 second. You are disturbed by white conservatives, yet you're doing the same thing that they're doing with your vote. So what makes you any different?
You're right, Clay. Nothing makes me different. Maybe it took me voting for Trump to actually see that white people don't care who you vote for. If you're not one of them, or if you're not one of them, period, they're gonna hate you no matter what. Not all white people. I don't want to say that.
Not all, of course not. But did you think you were one of them? Did you think you were one of the special ones because you, as a black man in Texas, you supported Trump? Did you think that?
No, I didn't think that at all. But I just was thinking in 2025, it's like, but I mean, we're in 2025. We're not in the late 1800s, but something.
But why? What, brother? With all due respect, why were you so surprised? I mean, during the campaign, Donald Trump said that black people can relate to him more. I'm paraphrasing here, because he has a mugshot. I mean, during the campaign, he accused Haitian immigrants of eating cats and dogs. With all due respect, Jasper, how could you be so delusional?
I don't know, Clay. Hey, I was delusional, but I'm not apologetic for my vote for Trump. Not at all. I still support.
You're delusional, but not apologetic. That said, you realize you're delusional, but you are unapologetic for your vote. If you could go back in time, which you can't, would you vote for Kamala Harris, or you still wouldn't?
No, I would have never voted for Kamala Harris. Never.
Why? Because she's a woman?
Not even. No, Clay, it isn't that she's a woman. No, I'm not going to say that, Clay.
You realize you were delusional and you're seeing all the racism. So if you could go back in time, you just conceded a lot in this conversation. You still wouldn't vote for Kamala Harris. You would still vote for Donald Trump.
But I don't regret.
Yeah, and that was. Thank you, DJ Super, for sending that clip.
That's our people too.
But that's what Imani's talking about, though, too.
Sunken place, deep. Sunken place is deep. That's why they call it the sunken place.
That's what Imani's talking about, too. There's a lot of dumb people out here.
He actually admits to being delusional but said he would repeat the action.
Okay,
which kind of goes back to my Cardi B point. But anyway, I don't want to do that. But I don't know. I don't know what to say to a person like that.
Asha said, I know. Give him stupid dummy of the year. That's what Asha said.
The stupid dummy of the year says, I see the racism. He says, I see they don't even like us. He said they don't want us.
Which is stuff people have been saying for a long time. It's not new.
When Super sent me that, and I was watching it, I was looking for some type of finale where I could go like, I was thinking I was gonna have to judge, do I take him back? Like personally, do we take people like that back? Do we forgive people for
they realize they're wrong?
Yeah,
and
they realize
right.
But he said, I don't regret the vote.
I don't regret. No. I know it's racism. I could help go back and fix it, but I ain't gonna fix it.
Oh, he made me so mad. I just heard Fearless in my head.
You dumbass nigga.
I just.
Why would you play that as soon as I put Cypher clip up? You know that's a trigger for Cypher. He back. Here you go.
I know dumbass nigga.
At my job, we provide a lot of excellent customer service. All right, bye. All right, Cypher. Glad you sniped us.
All right, glad you. Hey, everybody, Cypher's back. He's back.
Sniper.
Yeah, he tried to send me a text yesterday, and he sent me something to listen to or whatever. And I sent him nothing except, where you been?
That's all you care about. We missed you. No, he been low key watching. He been low key.
Yeah, he said he low key watches. He just know.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to these questions. We got 9 minutes technically. We got 9 minutes. Financial questions for Kamari. Who want to go first? It's gonna be Jay Black. It's gonna be Dr. Smith. Who wants to go first?
Jay had a question first. Yeah, go ahead, Jay.
Voting for Trump. Thanks for the comment, CT guy. No, Kamari. So my son, he's 13. He wants his own credit card. So in our household, we've been trying to figure out a way for him to manage money on a card, because he likes to buy little stuff in Roblox and just subscriptions and stuff like that. But we wanted a way to manage him to manage a card where if we Cash App him or something like that, it can go directly to a card. And I was like, what type of account is good for a 13-year-old to be able to manage a credit card type of scenario, like with a Visa or MasterCard logo?
I saw the clip. Any of those others, like Chime, I think the other one y'all mentioned, I forget the name. Green light. Yeah, those are all good. But I think the bigger thing is how are you teaching him responsibility? How are you teaching him the value of the dollar, and to value his value that he's bringing as well.
So you say teaching him the value. So he wants to spend money, obviously, and he wants chores around the house. So we wanted to start the whole finally, because he's ready for that now, the whole allowance or the money going here and him manage how he's spending his money. But I also want him to feel the effect of when you blow through your money, pause, that you can't just spend it all because you want to do it now. They want something like that part of it. So I figure a nice account that we can micromanage as well. Like we got access, we can stop it, we can block it, we can lock it, and all that type stuff.
So I get what you want to do, but you got to be able to feel. You can't disconnect earning it and spending it. And I know a lot of parents are like, here, just take this, just take it. Mm-hmm. But they didn't have to sacrifice anything to get it. It just came out of mommy's magical Mac machine or daddy's magical Mac machine. And I said, Mac, I'm dating myself. ATM machine.
Old school. You went throwback Jersey old school.
Right. So how long did it take him to make that money? Because you and Fearless also had another conversation, which I thought was more interesting, about hiring your children in your business.
Oh, yeah. Put on payroll with the LLC and escort.
So you can put him on payroll legitimately. Like a lot of times when they talk about it online, I think it's fraudulent and ill-intended, but you can do that. And then you can link him earning what he's done. And then you say, listen, it took you 10 hours, say $10 an hour. You pay him $10 an hour. It took you 10 hours to buy this $100 object. Was it really worth it? Did you really play with it that long? Like, you got to tell that, or we're just going to create another generation of mindless spenders. We're going to create another generation of mindless consumers. And we don't realize that, and this is a pet peeve of mine, Black folks don't spend with Black business enough, because we've been trained that The white man's ice is colder. And I'm going somewhere with this. If we only value the thing and not everything that goes into the thing, we're missing out on our power. And so people have to understand their power. Your son, in my opinion, needs to understand his power as well as he becomes an adult. So you gotta let him know. Each one of these buying decisions is a choice, and you ultimately have power. And when you give that money away for whatever reason, that was your choice. I don't know. I feel like I ran it just now.
No, but when you look at, because Lady Q said about he thinks his money is, because like, for example, he got some birthday money and he wanted to switch 2. Switch 2 is super expensive. So I said, you're going to use your birthday money towards this. And he didn't, like, he looks at it, his money is his money, and then everybody else's money is also his money.
He got it from his father. He got it from his dad. He got it from his dad.
And that's what I was talking about, because you haven't set the boundaries yet.
Because I said, no, that money, he said, where's my birthday money? I said, no, we put that towards this big purchase. But he thought that he got to keep both. And I'm like, no, it don't work that way. You have to use yours to get what you want. So I just want an account. Let me stick to what I want. I want an account first. Let me make, so you say green light is okay. I want to start an account that I can micromanage and him have a physical card that we transfer funds into that account. I'm gonna bring Shani back in. Look like Shani ready. Shani may use an account for her daughter.
You can do that.
So which account is what I wanted to verify first?
The green light one is fine. I'm more interested though in the outcome.
Jay ain't worried about that. Jay
no, I'm gonna get there. I want to get let me get the physical, let me get the meat and potatoes out the way first, and then I can get to that and trying to teach that. So then you're saying teaching them the value of $1 and understanding that, because I get it.
If he don't work and sacrifice, he's never going to value anything.
I like that.
Yeah, because what happens if these chores don't get done? Because what happens? What actually happens if the chores don't get done?
Well, you don't get paid, right? You don't do your chores.
I'm asking. You tell me. You making the rules.
No, yeah, you can't get paid if you don't do your job. You got to get paid.
And I'm not in the boat of we never give our children anything, or we never show our children love through whatever. Because some people just believe you don't get nothing until you work. I'm not talking about slave labor. I'm saying, like, they got to understand, though, that nothing in life is free. Nothing in life is free.
And after he does the job, do you review the job, and can you say that wasn't up to par? Are there stipulations of what actually entails doing? Like, if he's supposed to clean something up, does Lady Q go up afterwards and clean it up the way it's supposed to be cleaned? Or
but you don't,
so they still spotted up. They got grease.
But you don't want to be that anal to the point where you're not embedding and encouraging that behavior to get that reward. So if it's not to a certain standard, oh well, we're not going to pay you because you left some dirt on the dishes. You're still teaching the responsibility going through the act. You have to teach them to be able to, all right, so now let me show you still going to get your money. Let's make sure now you correct this after the fact. I'm not going to say I'm not going to not pay you.
Well, if he didn't do the job, why are you, if he doesn't correct it himself, if he doesn't correct the job himself, what is the point of showing him responsibility if he's not going to correct it himself?
You can still correct it and still be rewarded.
Yeah, but is he going to correct
so he's required to say proportion.
What'd you say, Kamar?
I was reading Lady Q's comment.
Oh.
Sorry. So he's doing it. Yep. Go ahead, Jim.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. You can read it.
Now, he has a Cash App card. The plan I'm working on is his chore list. He does his chores without me. That means he's self-motivated. Telling him, and he gets a deposit on a set day. He's required to save a portion of that. So that's what my dad would do with me. He made me save everything, a piece of everything. There's a great book. Matter of fact, I got it right here. The Richest Man in Babylon. I encourage everybody to read this book if you want to talk about money. A part of everything you make is yours to keep. That's one of the key principles in that. So if you make $100, save at least 10. I had an OG tell me, if you save $5 every time you get paid, you'll never be broke. Now, some people will overlook that and say, that's not enough. That's not enough. But the thing is to establish the habit of saving, to establish the habit of not living above your means or spending everything that you get. Because some people think, I got it, it's mine, I'm spending it.
I'm spending it, and that's what Shelly's saying. That's what he spent it all. I want this Roblox. I want these V-Bucks right now for this $18. Like, why would you spend all of your money now? You're going to need it down the road. Understanding that, no, do you really need this right now? You're going to be broke. But I think part of the problem is we still somehow give him those funds then. So I guess it's
right.
not
So there's
helping.
no repercussions.
There's no repercussions.
Right.
Yeah.
I posted the book in the chat, the audio book, since y'all said most people are illiterate. I made sure I put I put the audio book for The Richest Man in Babylon. I still want y'all to have y'all money right, even if y'all can't get y'all words right.
Listen, I listen to a lot of audiobooks. Thank you for that.
That's a good thing.
All right, so like you said, I do the dishes again after he washes them, not in front of him. And the next time I let him know how to fix it. Well, why don't you just bring him? Listen, I'm not critiquing any parenting skills, anything, Lady Q. So don't think I'm critiquing. Why don't you just make them come back and do them the way you want them to be done or the way you think they should be done immediately? Say you got to come back and finish this. I'm not critiquing. I'm just giving an observation. All right, real quick. We got two things. Yeah, white glove test. We got two things we want to play. Then I want to play the clip for Shawnee to see how she would feel if a man let her walk through the situation. So one of these is a lie detected. This one, I'm going to let y'all see if there's... What you said?
No, LaShawn said was the green dot or green light. I think that he said the date.
It's time for action. Thanks you for joining Michael, Sean, and Jay Black. It's time for No Lies Detected.
Right here.
All right, this is it right here. And this is a lies detected. Tell me if you see any lies detected. Put it in the comment. If you agree, you say no lies detected, no lies.
You have to prepare yourself for hostility. And don't look back at your history and only look at the times where things were destroyed. Look at the times when we revolted. Look at the times of our resistance. There's plenty of stories about that, and you don't know your history, so you don't know that. So you back and you say shit like we aren't our ancestors, as if our ancestors was docile. When you say we are not our ancestors, I'm gonna tell you something. You're absolutely fucking right. You're not them. You can't even boycott an app. You made excuses on why you wouldn't boycott Gucci. You ain't your fucking ancestors. When them people in Montgomery, Alabama boycotted that bus system for 2 years. Because it was bigger than their fucking convenience. It was about making a statement. And through that, they created a stronger community of carpooling and figuring out their own transportation system. They did for self. You're not your fucking ancestors. Only thing you think about is yourself. Don't be saying that shit like them people was docile and soft. Them people was resistant. And them people was making statements. Them people was changing shit. You ain't changing shit. So say, I ain't my ancestor. I'm a weak motherfucker. Because I am my ancestors, nigga.
So facts. Love it.
That puss ass shit they be saying. That shit be pissing me off. Yeah. I am my ancestors.
For sure.
You ain't never gonna hear me popping on shit like that. Making it seem like they was weak to these white folks. They was strong as fuck. The only reason you got the freedom to say shit like that is because of your ancestors. Don't you dare disrespect them. And you making excuses for why you won't delete the Disney app. You goddamn right you ain't your ancestors. They would have deleted that shit in a heartbeat. I told niggas to boycott the NFL. Oh, if the NFL...
Need my football, baby. Need my football.
If the NFL fail, the whole country will fail. Go Cowboys.
Goddamn Cowboy.
You goddamn right you not your ancestors. You ain't got no backbone. So you goddamn right you ain't your ancestors. And don't you dare say it again.
So,
man.
Just want to put out there any lies detected. If you agree, no lies detected. If you agree, just say no lies detected, no lies detected.
No lies detected, no lies detected.
No lies.
So I got one more. Now I gotta preface this. I gotta give y'all the backstory. This is what I think is a white woman. I assume it's a white woman who married into a Puerto Rican family, but not just a Puerto Rican family. If you lie, you have heard no lies. Jesus. Now, this one is she married into a Puerto Rican family and she's living in Puerto Rico. That's a whole different cultural thing. This ain't the marrying Michael Sean, Puerto Rican in South Jersey. This is you on an island, and there's some things that I think are cultural that she said she was expected to do, and she seems to be having a problem. Let me find this, y'all. Let me find this because I gotta go down. Let me see. Right, let's see if I have it. Cam Newton. Here it is. And here's the clip right here. Her trying to figure out why she's having such a problem with some of the cultural idealisms that go with being a wife to a Puerto Rican man in Puerto Rico. Black man, you can feel it.
As a non-Puerto Rican, Puerto Rican's wife living in Puerto Rico, there's one cultural thing that I just cannot get used to. We were at a family event yesterday, and all of the women in the family fill up their men's plates at the buffet line and give them to their husbands, boyfriends, fiancés before they get their food for themselves. And my husband looked at me and he was like, "Could you please get me some food?" Like, bro, I don't know how hungry you are. I don't know which scoop of beans looks the best to you. I don't know if you want a leg or a thigh. No, like, I can't get used to it. I don't want you touching my plate. Why do I have to touch yours? As a non-Puerto Rican, Puerto Rican's wife living...
That basically is the gist of it. Now, this is what I don't like about that. Let me tell you one thing I don't like about that. Let me tell you one thing I don't like. If she don't normally make your plate at the house, don't try and get her to make the plate in public.
That's why he brought her to Puerto Rico.
But if you're not doing it even in Puerto Rico, if in the house you making your own plate, don't expect her to put the Boricua pony and dog show and be like, "Oh, look it, oh, Maria's doing it, so now you should get up and do it." And the fact that he asked her to make the plate means she don't normally do that shit.
He asked her. Shawnee's a woman. She's ovaries on the show. Shawnee, you making the plate if you ask? Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna get to it. But my point, Jay, is if I have to ask you, then that's not the normal way this relationship works.
And we got a problem.
Now, the problem we have is the boundaries that you did or did not set. Now you want to act the way your relatives act, even though you don't run your house the way you claim it. You trying to front that your wife does what all the other wives do. Dude, you married her.
Let me clap it up for KT real quick. She said, "Why don't you know what he likes anyway?"
Yep.
Because you don't know how angry he is. Johnny, go ahead. You go. You are definitely the ovaries in here. Go ahead, girl. You go get it.
I mean, why she don't know what he like to eat if they married?
She don't know what he in the mood for. She don't know how hungry he is.
If they are married.
Yeah, my girl do my plates.
Why doesn't she have an idea of what, okay, he gonna eat this, he gonna eat that? I'm not trying to be funny. If you came to my house, I know what to make you to eat. And I ain't even married to you.
She pays attention is what she's saying.
I mean, what are we doing? Even if it ain't your husband, I don't understand it. I didn't grow up like that. The women made the plates. So it don't matter if you're not my husband, you're not my boyfriend. There's a man there and he's there for the events. The women make their plates. Here's your food.
But I guess he tolerated that earlier on, so that's how it got to this point. He accepted that just to be married, probably, because some people just want to be married, so they will suck up and take. Go ahead.
Some people say that's what you get for dating that white girl.
Yeah, that's what you get for dating the white girl. That's what I say.
I had a friend in high school who said that all the time. I had a friend.
How about this? Maybe it didn't bother him, and he doesn't care about that, but he has to make believe he cares when he gets around his family.
That was the ancestors, Mike. He got back home. He got back home. And
yeah, the ancestors put the pressure on him. They put the pressure on his ass.
Well, then he should have left her at home.
Wow.
I bet Cardi B makes plates.
Cardi can't cook. Wasn't it? Cardi can't cook. That was part of the problem.
She said, "I don't cook, I don't clean, but I got this ring." Maybe she learned how to cook since she don't have the ring no more.
And look, I'll be real. I grew up in a family where my mom cooked and did all that stuff, and it was never. I don't know why. It was never a sticking point for me to be with a woman if she couldn't cook. But I just got lucky that the people I was around, the people that I actually got involved with, could cook. So I don't know.
But if you can't cook, you definitely need to get a plate. Then you should definitely be good at getting the plate. If you can't make the plate, you damn sure got to get the plate. You're not doing both.
Yeah, because I mean, she should know if they are married. She should have an idea of what he likes to eat. She should have an idea. Like, that is so surface. You should know. Just
go try.
Making a plate. ain't a big deal for real. It's a considerate action.
Like Lady Q said with the chores, I'll follow up behind you and let you know if it's something you didn't do right. But for right now, go ahead and give it a try. Like go
ahead and try. Take a shot.
Just fill it up. Just go fill it up for now.
Go ahead.
Fill it up.
But my thing is, it really does bother me when dudes get around other dudes and other family members and try and act like they got it like that, even though I don't think it's meaning you got it like that, but you try and act like you got her the way their women treat them. But you don't.
That go both ways, Mike. That go both ways because I make sure, especially if I'm meeting my girl's family, like I'm be super attentive. I'm attentive at home, but I'm gonna be on point because I need y'all to know I got her. I'm holding down. It's gonna be an extra elevation. Yes, I'm on my best behavior, doing it best. Yeah,
but that's consistency. That you do it at home. I'm saying if you don't open the door for her,
some ways I don't do it. I'm gonna do it those days. I'm gonna do everything when I'm out in the power. Everything. Sometimes I do some things, but I'm gonna do everything. I'm gonna be extra. Yes, come.
Ms. Clark,
stroke my ego. Make me look good.
Ms.
Like,
Clark,
she defending her, saying there's a difference knowing what he eats and what he wants to eat. It's two different. She don't know what he want at that time, Ms. Clark. Like I get it.
You don't know what beans. Like beans are important in Puerto Rican.
Ask me as you go get my plate.
It's a buffet. Just put some of everything on there and.
Right.
And give
you ain't gotta overthink this thing. It's not calculus. It's not calculus, people.
And then if he says, you know what, I didn't want this, like that ain't even nothing to get offended for. It's just like, oh, okay, well, what you want?
My girl has taken my order many times. My girls walked up there and been like, they got some vegan stuff. I'll be like, oh yeah, give them the vegan. No, just cabbage, not one. Fine, no problem. It took 20 seconds. She looked, she said what they got. I said what I wanted. Like she made it seem like I don't know what he wants. I can't do anything. I can't take a step forward.
And this is why Nikki's single, y'all, right here. She says this is the order.
This is the order. Kids, man, myself. Well,
that's why she's single. That's why she's single. Man, kids, and then myself, Nikki.
Big piece of chicken.
You gotta reverse it. You got to feed yourself first.
I'm from the big piece of chicken era.
Wait, Shawnee said you got to feed yourself first. Shawnee said you got to feed yourself first.
They don't even look right, Shawnee.
Okay, first of all, I'm the one in the kitchen cooking everything. So yes, I'm eating first.
Well, if nobody's in there,
I'm eating while
you're by yourself.
I don't care if it is people there. If I'm cooking, then I'm eating as I'm cooking. So I feed myself first, then everybody else get to eat.
You're on the island by yourself.
All right, now bring it back. Now I have put the order.
Everybody come and eat. Everybody come and eat.
Put Nikki White Chocolate's order in. I have no problem with feeding the kids first. I have no problem with feeding the kids first. I've never had a problem. I don't. If my
kids get it twisted, the kids start getting twisted like it's them and it's not us. And I look at my wife like it's me and you. It's not them. They gonna leave soon. Don't get it twisted.
She mine. What is you talking?
You said us first. Before we had them, you said us first. You said we'll always be first to each other.
She mine. What is you talking?
Knocking over the kids' table. Knocking over the kids'
Doc
table.
looked his kids dead in the eye and was like,
she mine. What is you talking about?
I'm eating their food. I'm coming over there like jail. Like eating the kids' food.
Anthony had to bring up the old school shit about Cardi B. Good morning. Cardi B was also drugging dudes and robbing them. Hold on. She was drugging dudes and robbing dudes allegedly. And now she want to be somebody's wife. I don't know what
she mine. What is you talking about?
They don't want to let nobody grow. She changed. She's a new woman now. Come on, now.
Lady Q came in. Guns a blazing. I know exactly what my husband wants from whatever options are available at all times. I've told him plenty of times that there ain't a damn thing he's gonna eat at some event. So she ain't even bring him a plate. She looked him dead in the face and said, "You're not gonna eat nothing.
Nothing.
You ain't eating nothing today."
The preferences and the restrictions.
She told Jay he not eating. She didn't even give Jay an opportunity. She didn't give Jay an opportunity.
We eat when we leave. We gonna eat when we leave.
We gonna eat when we leave.
Yeah, we'll stop before you get home.
Oh the hell yeah! She got a plate of food in her hand as she eats. You like, you ain't give me nothing. You ain't gonna like me.
Ain't nothing here for
You ain't gonna like. Ain't nothing here.
Like Shawty said. She said, "I'm gonna feed me first. I'm feed me
I'm the one cooking. So yes.
Shawty, you wrong for that. You
by
wrong
the
for that,
time
Shawty.
by the time I finish cooking, I'm full because I done ate.
Well, that's
everything.
good though, because nobody even knows nothing. But I said, if you call everybody in to eat and then you just start eating first.
Oh well, no, I wouldn't do that. If I call everybody to the table, then no, everybody's
women do
plates
that.
are
I've
already
seen
made.
women eat first and then.
Shawty, you really didn't do that in your marriage, right? When you were married, you really didn't eat before you fed your husband, right?
See, you missing the point. If I'm the person cooking, I'm eating as I'm cooking. If I call everybody
like
to
testing
the table,
the food, eating as you go along. You say you're not making a plate for yourself.
Maybe a little one.
No, I don't make a plate.
Yeah, sound like she was saying she gonna get a little plate together.
I mean, but basically, I'm full, so I don't need to sit down and eat with everybody.
Yeah, when Shawty call everybody in, she gonna take a nap. She like,
that hurts.
Yeah, I don't ate.
I say we back to the man getting the big piece of chicken.
Yeah,
Shake my head.
and I'm vegan. I'm vegan. I still want the big piece of chicken. Just a principle. Put it on my
Just
plate.
for principle.
Put
All
it
right,
on my plate.
Shawty.
I ain't even gonna eat it.
Before we get out of here, I gotta show you this clip. It's a man and a woman walking down the street, right? They're walking down the street and they encounter what we're gonna call a YN. He walks in between and he seems to be a little disrespectful. We want your take as the woman. If you were walking in this situation, what should this man have done? What do you accept? And you just give us your whole spiel. There's no music, there's no noise, it's just a clip. So here it goes. Here, move that comment.
I got you.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Gonna replay again. He touches the arm, she swings the arm. Here you go. They're walking. He cuts in the middle. He says, "What up, boo? What's going on with you? Get the fuck off me!" And then keeps walking. Here you go. Here's what we're gonna do. Come here, girl. You sexy. Look at you, little tiny. Get the fuck off me. And then so what we gonna do tonight? We're gonna go out
you
tonight.
and your dude, Shani. Let's see
What up,
Shani
boo? You see, get the fuck off me. So we gonna go out tonight. Yo, why you with this lame man? You should be with me. Get the fuck off me.
Why does he walk between them though?
No. The dude is lame. He should have directed that whole thing. That would have never happened with me.
All right, Johnny. What is your? And then I'm gonna go straight to Kamar because he didn't get to say his piece. What do you think?
I think the first problem was the guy let the guy walk between them. Why did he allow that? He shouldn't have. The dude shouldn't have been able to walk between them. And then if I got to swing my arm and act like that, what I need you for? Now I got to defend myself. Cause he didn't even turn around and check the dude. He ain't say, "Yo, my God."
He didn't see it.
He didn't say nothing. He just happy that they got through it.
What if he didn't see it? Would you still say this?
Dumbass nigga.
What?
You know, Cypher's in the comments. He had his little joke earlier with the eating.
Well,
dumbass nigga.
Take that, Coco. Take that. You mad? You gonna put you gonna try and subtract from the community because you was mad over something.
Dumbass nigga.
All right.
I think he should have did something. What do you mean he didn't know? The dude walked between him and his girl. What? That's the problem right there. That should have never happened.
The dude walk between the girls is not his fault. The boyfriend is at fault there. The people should have been on his left. He and his girl should have been together.
I don't think they were in a relationship. I didn't want to ruin it, but I don't think they were in a relationship. I think
that could be possible too. Yeah.
We're gonna assume and think that they are though, because it looks like they are a couple.
Yeah.
I'm thankful that I don't have these issues. If somebody said about being thankful, I'm thankful that I walk by myself. If I fight, it's for myself. If I gotta die, it's for myself. I'm like Shani with the plate. I'm going to protect me first. I ain't got to worry about walking with nobody. I ain't got nobody to worry about where we walking. I just go to the store and come back home and live my life.
And here's another angle, y'all. When you're walking with a woman and you know she's pretty, you have to be. You already know you got to walk differently when you walk with somebody you know is pretty. Especially even if
pretty. If she got a body, I say more so the body than the pretty.
Because you know the dude's body, anything, and she's just a slim John. She ain't like curvy or nothing. She just
a little bit. It's definitely a woman. It's definitely a woman.
Come here, bitch. Come here, bitch.
Nah, that's messed up. Even
if
I'm working with my homeboys, that shouldn't happen.
Yeah. You expect your homeboy to protect you too.
I sure do. Whatever man is with me is supposed to protect me. Yes. Because
he don't know if that's my
that,
nigga, please. But he's disrespecting you either way. He
don't
don't know
know.
about the relationship. He disrespecting. He violating.
I don't know.
Let me tell y'all something. I told y'all earlier. It depends if you on what, y'all. If you on the list. I ain't said there's some of y'all that'll be walking next to me. I'm gonna be just like this dude. I'm gonna let it ride. If you not on it, if you haven't made the list for me to be willing to end the day, because that's what's gonna happen. If you say something right there, if you react, the day is over. You do know if you react to this, and it's somebody that's on your list, and somebody grabbing your girl like this, the day is over. The cops is coming. One way, you either in the hospital or the cops is coming.
But I don't think it even has to get to that if the dude walking with her is in the right position. Because the dude wouldn't have been able to.
Like
he shouldn't have. If they're coming towards him, first of all, the little boy that walked between them is mad disrespectful because he should have scooted over. And when you drive, you know how you drive. One side go this way, one side go this way. Why you getting over here in this lane? So he needs his ass kicked.
He did go to the right. He
need his ass whooped is what he needs, because that was just disrespectful. But the dude shouldn't have never moved. He should have made them walk around the other way. It ain't even got to get to all of that.
You gotta be on the list.
Shiny, they gotta be on the list.
Shiny, if you ain't on Mike's list,
I'm on the list. I'm on the list.
Well,
I'm at the top of the list.
Mike
I am the list. How about that?
He said, play the tape back. They said, play the tape back.
Mike, he named 8 names that was on the list. I didn't hear Shiny Scott.
All right, but I also
because I got my own list. It's all right.
All right,
hey, Mike, I know we had time, but I got a question for you and Jay.
Shawty's on the list. Shawty's on the list.
Shiny, she's
on the list.
You ain't on the list, Tawana.
And Tawana would probably be on the list.
We up to 10 now. Wait, this list is growing.
That's why I don't be walking around with him like that. Like Sexy Mo is on the list. What would you do if that was Sexy Mo? What would you do, Jay Black? What would you do? What would you do if that was Sexy Mo? What would you do?
Jay Black would tear everything up.
What would you do?
I'm on Jay Black's list too. My daughters are on Jay Black's list because
that's right. We're naturally protectors, Mike. We got to be protectors. Like Anthony said, it's weird.
I can't put everybody on the list, y'all. I can't put everybody on. I can't.
Mike got a different list for me, and it's just my list.
Oh, okay.
Ain't nobody else on there. I mean, he got the other list. That's fine. He can have that list with 10 people on it. That's cool. You know, but I got my
like Cardi
own
B.
list.
We all gonna be on the list together. We gonna be on different lists all together.
Hey, we all on the list.
We all got lists. We all got lists.
I gotta go to work. I gotta get it. I don't know the hell y'all talking about.
Mike.
Yes, Kamar. What's up?
Quick, have y'all been doing y'all do? Have y'all been investing every week?
Donating, investing.
Have we doing what? Have we doing what?
Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby